Guess what day
it is? What day is it?
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
The Yakuza Friday.
Oh, yeah. We didn't post that video in the chat today.
We're live, by the way.
Rip. Oh, I know.
Okay, cool.
Hi! Welcome to FourPlay. We are four best friends who play games, shoot the shit, and tell some great stories along the way. If you were expecting something different, we are not sorry.
Almost tripped on that?
What?
You almost tripped on
I
that?
did a little bit. I got something in my
Why'd you
mouth.
gotta point it out, bro?
dog.
Okay,
Listen,
sheesh.
it's been a very long year. Okay?
We're measuring our... Okay, alright.
Ever since COVID, yeah.
I mean, you ate.
A few years, right? It's been a long COVID year.
No, needless to say, we're not sorry. Not one bit. I'm Anna Murray. I am running Curse of Strahd 5e, our D&D game that we have been playing on this stream since day one. And I'm ready to jump in again to session 15. Anything else before we head in?
Recap. That's about it, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Let's do it.
Cool. Recap time. Okay. In our last adventure in the Mist, we started off pretty hot with some of us leaving the table, some of us choosing to stay and see the aftermath of Lance's sort of come to Jesus moment, I guess, but not really because...
Come to Iglios.
Yeah, come to Iglios moment, where it was revealed that there are going to be some consequences to actions. But that's all I'll say about that, because it's a little bit of a spoiler. But after that, we all kind of had some conversations in the morning. You guys had congregated downstairs, hoping to find some breakfast, found some communion wafers to suffice in the church. And then after that, the three of you talked a little bit about Lance and this precarious situation that he seems to have put you in after he was, you were attacked.
Mm-hmm.
You talked a little bit about that, but then he came downstairs and we decided to go get some breakfast at the inn. At that moment, you guys were informed of contact that could potentially get you guys inside of Walker House for a book club. A book club where you become very enlightened as to what, you're not really sure. But you went clothes shopping because you found out that your contact is the clothier at Endless Delight Clothiers. And you found some really, really, really nice stuff. And when you put it on, you felt very compelled to buy it. Though, we'll see if you end up doing that after the events of the night.
You're probably gonna think new.
Probably not. You'll probably just end up taking it.
I mean, she was in the room when we killed all those people, so
Exactly.
I mean, she's dead.
She's dead. She can't do anything
I
about
ain't
it.
paying a corpse, right?
You put like the coins on the eyes.
No, I'm stealing money from her. We're going back to her shop and we're taking everything.
Oh my god.
And then we're selling it.
But yeah, so after that, you guys laid a little bit low again in the church and had some final conversations with Arena, choosing to keep her safe in the church while you guys were going to
Spilled on myself.
invade Walker House. Oh,
You need a towel?
I'm good. It's fine.
I mean,
Just a little
I can
bit.
grab one.
Just go
Oh,
ahead.
you right in the dice tray. It's a good
Rip.
thing it's leather, so it should just like wipe right off.
Cry. But yeah, you left Arena safe there in the church, doing so good, and decided to
Okay.
travel over to Walker House with Ez. A little bit earlier, you guys had talked about tips and tricks for defeating vampires.
Tips and
So
tricks to defeat vampires.
yeah, not only were you armed with weapons, but you were armed with some more knowledge that you hadn't had before.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got to the house, and you did see that guests were piling in again, and you guys made your way in as some of those guests. Lady Fiona graciously welcoming you in, specifically you, who did end up getting charmed by her. And you learned a little bit more about her, that as a child, she had not only received a prophecy that outsiders would come into Vallaki, and after creating massive ruin, would end up having the betterment of Vallaki, the end of that. And also learning that she had traveled to Castle Ravenloft and had been hosted graciously by Strahd Gonzadovich himself. You guys noticed a little bit of things off with Chaos, but before you could really do much of anything, you guys were brought into the den area by sort of the inner circle, where you've quickly found yourselves in an encounter with her closest followers. Yeah. It went It was back and forth, but ultimately it went really well after Lady Fiona trapped herself in the fucking room. My fuck up. But you guys did end up defeating her close followers and Lady Fiona Voctor herself. And now you guys went upstairs to potentially find her resting place. You didn't find any sort of coffin, but you did find in her bed the preserved corpse of her husband, Nikolai Voctor the First. Just laying there. And that's
I think we
where
also
left
staked him too. I think we also.
You guys did
Just
stake them.
we staked
emergency
quite a
yeah,
lot.
Emergency stake.
Just to be safe.
And flamed their bodies and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we noticed that he was preserved and it was starting to fade because we killed her and she preserved him.
Yep.
Sorry, I shouldn't whisper on stream. Because we killed her and she preserved him.
Cleric magic.
For everyone in the back. All right.
Yep.
How we feeling? You guys ready to start this night's session?
Easy.
All right.
Cool. Very cool. Let's get here. Da, 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 da. Okay. And then let's do this. I know.
So I would like to immediately, upon feeling settled that these bodies are just that, immediately start looking around for any kinds of clues or like documents that like might mention the bones, the key, whatever Rahadin was given, things like that. And then there's something else that I thought of actually throughout the week, but I don't remember what the third item was, but particularly those two things.
Okay. Cool. Absolutely. Roll that sweet, sweet investigation. What about you guys?
Did we rummage through her pockets and steal everything she has?
I don't think you looted her.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. So
Yeah,
wanna loot her.
Okay.
Her son, wherever his corpse is, and then just kind of like kick him across the room.
Kick him across.
Well, the son's
Fuck you, you stupid fucking
son's
piece of shit.
downstairs. She's upstairs because I dragged her
Yeah,
body
yeah,
upstairs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So nice.
And then are there like books in here?
Let's roll an investigation. Did you want to do that too? See
I
what's
would,
in the room?
I would be looting shit.
You'd be looting her. Alright.
A whirlwind of looting.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm
Go
looking
for
for
it.
clues. Mine was just a 10.
It's a 10.
Mine's a fat 4.
4.
Cool. Plus 0. Also a 10.
Woo! Okay.
Exactly, 50%. Yay.
So, in terms of Lady Fiona Voctor on her person, she had been dressed very elegantly for a party, so there's not a whole ton of personal items. You do find a set of servants' keys for certain doors around the place that may or may not be open already to you. You do also find her wedding ring that she still that she wears as well. It's really nice. It's a black onyx stone.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what you find on her,
Alright.
and certain spell components, things she would need to cast, and like you do notice that as you come up closer, she is definitely not fully alive, if you will. She doesn't seem completely undead, but she's not fully human.
She's a having bar.
So we got 10s and 10s, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's take a look here. So you kind of take a look around. You do see that there's a closet in here. You can see in the closet specifically that there's so much fancy footwear and fine garments, but as you kind of tuck into the back, you do actually see sort of a black long sleeve, and can almost find a black ceremonial robe, which seems to stick out amongst all the other things that she has worn.
Yeah, and does she have any kind of like desk or?
Not in this
Okay.
room.
Because that's more what I'm interested in. Like maybe pull the garment out and just. Are there any like sigils on it, or does it have pockets?
Does it have pockets? No.
Shit.
It
No, I'm just kidding.
has
Fucking patriarchy, man.
it has very swirly like border on sort of like the hood, the top of the hood, down the front. It's open, and then it has a clasp as well that has the the emblem of that spiky dragon tail as well.
So we like look at it, Does the pattern on it kind of match like her carriage, kind of like the overall style of like? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that branding thing?
Mm-hmm.
She's got a button.
What branding thing?
This is like a ritual.
It's like the dragon brands that those people on the side of roads that Isaac.
Remember the guy who came in and was like, and he's dead now.
So we were pretty sure she was branding them. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I bet it's like some creepy.
So it's like a button?
Well, it's
Clasp.
like a clasp.
Like a clasp,
I
like
just
a
call it
cloak
button,
clasp,
because I'm
you
gonna
know?
to hold the hood together.
I'm gonna just take out, like I think I have like a dagger or something, and cut the clasp off.
Yeah.
And put it in my pouch, just in case we need it.
Right.
When people are like, "What's that look like?" Brr.
See, we have
I'll
this.
show you. Yeah. And for you, you notice that sort of on a high shelf, kind of around the closet, there appears to be some kind of chest up top. Onto the ground.
Just quarter stack. Yeah.
It's a very heavy thud as it hits the ground. It appears to be a wooden chest, but that thud was way too heavy for just wood.
All right, we're gonna just pop this baby open.
Are you?
Sure.
Oh my goodness. As you try, a couple needles shoot out of the lock and prick you in the finger.
Redirect. If it's ranged, redirect.
It's not ranged.
Fuck you.
Let me tell you what happens.
Sure.
You are not poisoned.
Yeah.
Again.
You just took alligator.
You now have a magical
Or
STD.
no, not alligator. It's crocodile.
Crocodile. My arm just literally falls off. Kids, don't do bad drugs. Do the fun, safe drugs.
Alright.
Not kids, adults, okay? I said kids. I meant adults.
Oh my-
Kids is just
No,
high.
we got him.
Yeah,
We got him,
FBI.
boys.
We got
him,
boys! Oh my
We swatted the book club. The
yeah.
book club
Selling
swats
drugs to
us.
kids, Sean.
Well, I rolled pretty low, so you take about 6 poison damage. And can you roll a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, I was just kidding about you being poisoned. Damn it.
Well, I mean, it's pretty normal. Yeah, let me see what's good old Constitution. 11.
11.
That's like getting shanked
That
by
is-
like a dagger.
That is a fail. You are poisoned.
It's open.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. Just a little prick left something for me.
Oh.
See what you did there?
It's not really my thing. Can anyone disable the I mean, I guess.
I mean, it's
probably
already
done now.
activated. Yeah, well, we should be good.
Okay.
I'll check for other traps.
Okay, sure.
17 plus. What am I looking at?
Wait, is it disadvantage now?
Yeah. Damn.
So, 4
11
poison.
plus.
11 plus.
Many things.
Thanks, Spot.
Wow.
Feels real good.
You would have
Perception?
done the same thing.
Yeah.
18.
18. Nothing that you can see. It seems that you disabled the one trap.
You want to
Disabled.
Manually.
No,
you
it's
want to
good.
make sure there's no magic on it.
Nah, she's dead. It should all be gone, I think, right?
I don't think that's how that works.
Can I open it up?
Just back up.
So,
Hides in the closet.
Die with me!
inside it,
No.
you actually see bones in there. You see a skull. You see some larger bones. But only about like 6 or 7.
Of the
It's the bones.
of the like 26 we need or something.
Something like that.
No, I don't think. Were
I'm
there
pretty sure
26
there was a count.
There was. You're right. About
I think I
that.
said 29.
It was some shit like that.
Yeah.
Eins, zwei, drei. No, guys, this is not the right amount.
Well, maybe this. Maybe,
Guys, this is not the right amount.
well, how many?
Thank
are
you
there?
for putting on the poisoned accent.
The poisoned accent? Holy shit.
How many are there?
It's like, what, 6? Plus a skull?
Maybe they just split them up.
Yeah, that's possible. These might be some of what
Remember,
ones
they
we-
don't need all of them.
Are these even actually the bones we need? Do
We don't know.
So we're just gonna bring all the bones we put.
Yep.
Can
Why
I? Do I
would she
sense any?
leave it on the top shelf of her bedroom?
Maybe she's.
Maybe a lava or someone she wants to know.
It's hard to say, but even if it being here,
Maybe-
putting it in 5 different places is difficult to track down.
Maybe it's a bait bones. They're not the right.
I was gonna
bones.
say they're very likely a decoy or they're split up,
Wouldn't they?
and maybe she was
decoy it all-
cocky.
Yeah.
No, there's no... I think if you're going to go through the care of making a decoy, you're going to make it seem like, oh, they're split up. Oh. But from what I understand, they don't need all the bones to do the ritual. And I would hope that...
You do remember that, yes. Every single bone has to be in place.
Right, we need all 29.
Yeah.
Do I sense any holy power from the bones?
Go ahead and roll a religion, I would say, for that.
Oh, cool. Another int-based ability check. An 18 and 11, so 11.
Okay. So, no. They appear very, very old. How...
Old bones.
Ez is gonna take the skull out.
For the heaviness of the box, is it like lead lined or something?
Do you want to see?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is lead lined, actually.
Okay, so they might be magical. This is lead lined, and normally that blocks magic from being detected.
Can we tell if they're male or female bones?
You can roll a nature, absolutely.
Nature or medicine?
Yeah, I guess
Yes.
that's more medicinal, isn't it?
Roll for anatomy?
Yeah. 6 plus
Could
7,
you tell
13.
between male and female bones?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Particularly
Actually,
if you have the
Ez was gonna do the same
I was
thing.
gonna say, like, this
So with the
is there
two of
fucking
you-
cock bone?
So with the two of you, yeah, you can tell these are most likely male. It's hard to tell, but
These are probably, it's a Schlangen bones.
Hmm?
It's a Schlangen. It's a Wiener Schnitzel.
So it's a dude.
Yeah.
it was.
Well, this is also true.
So these are
No.
right.
I
And
don't
they're
think so.
ancient.
But I feel like it's still important. She put them in a lead-lined box, right?
We can take them anywhere.
Yeah, there's no
We're just
harm.
ransacking the house, so...
And so we know who these belong to. Let's keep them in the lead line box.
Yeah, good plan.
Plus, we might be able to use this thing. And is it the lock that the needles were on? Mm-hmm. Throw that. Close that.
Probably have to, like, remove, like, an actual mechanism.
Yeah.
Because they didn't shoot out at me.
Just duct tape that.
Could have parried them, you know? Just, no.
Well, if it's, I was asking if the needles are coming out of the lock. Only the lock.
I don't know. But
That's what I asked.
they're-
And she said yes, so that's what I'm saying. Through the lock.
Alright.
Okay.
Put it in the bag.
How many bones does this fucking place have anyway? Like,
She seems to murder people probably.
yeah,
like,
but why
all the
keep their
time.
bones? That's weird.
She does weird magic. I don't know. This is your weird realm. Okay, listen.
Mine?
My magic is holy.
I'm not from here. Alright,
My Christian Minecraft server?
Not today.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
So, can we put this in the bag since it's a very heavy iron?
You have the bag.
Yeah. So, I'm like, can we fit it inside the bag?
Nice. Alright. It doesn't really seem like there's much else in here.
No, so there's a bunch more undead Zapways that we can go kill, so.
We should also check out the cat room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm awfully curious.
Where to first, everybody?
Or upstairs, right?
Yes.
The cat room was upstairs.
We took the keys from her corpse.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You did. So, if you go out into the hallway, there is a door directly in front of you, which you guys actually had already stayed in. That was the room you guys kind of holed up in for about 2 hours before stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what that is. The room next to it is the cat room. And the room next to that, there's a door there. It's a double door. And then there's also a door across the hall that you saw as you came up the stairs. So you have 4 doors that you can potentially explore.
Cat room, cat room.
Yeah, let's go to the cat room.
Alright. Very cool. Well, you guys head down the hallway, and it doesn't take long before you hear a little faint scuffling, and you hear a meow.
It's still there.
Yeah. You wanted to go? Yeah, so good luck.
So last, I believe, it was mentioned that the door was locked, but I will try the door, see if it's still locked.
It is.
Who has the keys?
As you get close to the door, you actually hear a
To you too, bitch.
go away!
Oh,
Oh, you can talk!
I don't like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very not good.
Well, you remember when you walked around the house, you said there were like 8 little undead, and then a fiendish thing?
Yeah, the fiend was a thing that was on her shoulders that we killed, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. And then I had sensed enchantment from this room. Who has the keys?
He does.
Just start trying keys.
As the key goes, you do hear like of something kind of padding away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
Do we enter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely open it first. Kind of like see what I can see. Ding.
The Lotus Loomis.
Well,
What I
hello, the
see.
Lotus Loomis.
The
Welcome, welcome.
username.
Nice.
Wow.
Hi.
Thanks for
Thank you.
following.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Welcome
Oh my goodness. Welcome.
to the menagerie.
Nice. Welcome, welcome.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm living my best life right now.
With
There's
the ambience.
there's so much thunder right now outside, and I'm living for it.
Oh, is that? I thought that was.
No,
that's,
no.
That's outside.
That's our outside.
Hopefully, we
ambiance.
don't lose power. Okay.
Oh, that's
So definitely gotta stand in the doorway and like look around and kind of scope out what the room looks like first.
So, what you guys see as you open this door is it's completely dark, and the first thing that you're hit with is the
Litter box.
overwhelming smell of like piss and shit.
Great. Super
Like-
excited.
So strong. It's musty, it's dark, and sort of on the adjacent wall you can see an iron-framed bed fitted with something hanging down from some of the bedposts. And no other furnishings. Nothing. Completely empty.
Okay. Just kind of gonna. Holy fuck! How long have you been in here?
You hear from the corner a little meow.
It's okay.
I was not there.
As long as you're.
Can she come out to play? She's sad and lonely and promises to be good this time. Really, she does.
Did Lady Fiona hurt you and keep you in here?
Show us on the Strahd doll where she hurts you.
Stop. You hear and it sounds very skin-like, almost like hands hitting wood.
Okay.
And you do see a head pop out from the left corner of the bed. Long, stringy hair, crawling on all fours.
Hi. The mean bitch who kept you locked up in here. Yeah, you don't like her, right? I don't like her either. She's dead now. Did she do this to you?
And you see crawling towards you on hand and knee is a young girl in a pretty raggedy long nightgown. It's clearly been the only thing she's worn in a long time. Crawl towards you and start like sniffing and smelling. And she like recoils. But that is 100% a human.
Okay. As we kind of hint that as players, because we rolled shit and
Well, weird fucking cat.
just
Have I in any have I ever heard of like animal souls being moved into human bodies before?
You can roll an arcana for it.
That is a 10.
A 10. You know that it's not something you've heard too much about. The idea strikes you that it's a possibility. I mean, there are a lot of things magic can do, but this doesn't seem... This seems just a little bit more mad. She gets closer.
I'm gonna use my eyes of the grave.
Absolutely. Nothing.
Oh, she's not undead.
just gonna kind of slowly lower myself down. Do you have a name?
She doesn't know you. She doesn't like the smell of you, and she like scurries back.
That's okay. I probably
And she
smell
like does this to her head.
I probably smell like shit because we just fought a bunch of people.
Right.
And we're not gonna hurt you.
Can we all talk outside? Just
Can we just reconvene?
sidebar. Professional sidebar.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I'll back up, but I'm gonna hang out in the doorway just to make sure she doesn't scurry anywhere.
Yeah, no, she's like chained to the bedpost. She can't fucking leave.
Oh, she's chained?
You didn't see any kind of chain, but
You said there was something like hanging down?
there's something hanging off of the bed.
But we didn't
posts,
look what it
But
was.
she's not attached to it.
Oh, she might be able to scurry out there.
And
That's why I was I'll stay in the doorway and just
I
listen.
mean, I do. Like, we don't right now have the ability to undo whatever horrible traumas this kid's
You see
suffering.
the head perking up as she starts noticing the open door.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
Does it look like a boy?
she appears to be feminine.
You said she.
Yeah.
It's a little bit hard to tell, but because many years of this.
Yeah, she's
but,
like,
How old does she look?
maybe like 11. Yeah.
My first thought is they put a cat's soul into a human body.
Or just really messed up her mind.
Yeah, I just think they treated her like an animal.
Why the fuck would they keep her locked into a room?
Or is this I mean, maybe we could find out from one of the random servants we can go beat the shit out of. Yeah. I'm gonna look around downstairs.
No random servants that you can beat the shit of are visible.
Where's that fucking butler that let us in? Where's it?
Did Fiona mention she had any daughters?
Roll an intelligence check.
That is a fat 6.
There are pictures in the house.
I'll take a look around at the pictures to see if there's a daughter.
The nearest one is back in the bedroom, and you do see a baby in Nikolai's arms. Nikolai the First.
Well, he goes and checks that Chaos is gonna pull out like just some rations, some like random food, like chunks of meat and like bread or whatever. And, like, are you hungry? And
Do you throw them?
oh, so I'll like toss a couple pieces to her first. I don't want to make her come up to me if she's uncomfortable. So
And then she over and like grabs that shit and starts eating it as fast as possible.
yeah, just, well, slow down. You don't want to give yourself a stomach ache. You can have more. I have more.
And you see her looking.
She'll show her that she has more. You want more?
Please.
Yeah. And she'll put it a little closer this time, but still far enough away from her.
And she goes at it. You see her eyes flick up towards the door every now and then. Have you closed it? Or is it
No, she's just kind of standing in it.
Mhm.
And as she like sees her keep looking at it, we will let you out. You don't deserve to be in here like this. We're just trying to figure out who did this to you and why.
Roll a persuasion.
Sure. Ooh, not difficult. I always click on the wrong thing for the skills. It's a 10.
A 10. Okay. Her eyes flick up at you. She finishes eating. Can go up?
Soon? Yes.
No.
I don't want you to get into any trouble. We don't know who else is here.
Victor.
Victor?
Victor.
Is that the guy who answers the door?
Victor.
Do we know who Victor is? I think we've heard the name Victor.
Roll an intelligence.
Yeah.
17.
I think I just have +1 to intelligence. Yeah, that's a 16.
Okay. You do remember that it was mentioned to you a while ago. You don't remember as to whom.
Mentioned it.
Yeah. Very brief.
Yeah.
But it rings a bell.
I think we've heard of a Victor. Do you like Victor or is Victor bad? Victor bad?
Victor bad.
Bad. Okay. Victor very bad. Okay.
You see her like do the like cat thing where like the spine arches a bit.
Well, I bet if you don't like Victor, we probably don't like him either.
I mean, so possibly we just killed Victor already on our way here. I'm just inside.
He was one of the guys. I just stabbed him out.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Victor.
Did Fiona hurt you?
Mother.
Fiona's your mother?
Yeah, that's super gross.
Where?
The mother where?
She left. She's not around right now.
Yeah.
You see, like, actually some of the hair on her head, like, start to spike up a little bit.
Mm.
And she, like, darts under the bed.
Mm.
Alright.
She probably messed with
Maybe
mine.
we should come back after we've cleared the house.
I don't want to lock her in here anymore.
I'm not sure what to do about this.
Yeah, I don't think we can take her with us while we're going and searching for spawns.
Hey, maybe someone could stay with her as...
Yeah, is you good to stay here? Is the child?
I can stay with the house. I'll just be at the door.
You know, just keep an eye on her. I don't want her to get out and she needs help.
Yeah.
But we'll be
Okay.
in the house. We just need to go. Apparently, there's other things here that need to be taken care of.
Yeah, okay.
Eat tiny
Yeah.
undead or small undead.
We're gonna take a look around.
Do you
Find
have
the bones.
more food on you?
I do.
Try to make
Yeah.
friends.
I have some things still left over
Alright.
from Rudolph that might help you, Doctor, after all.
You don't have any of those weird meat pie, dream pie things?
Ew, what's
No,
that?
right? Okay, yeah, don't eat those. Shouldn't find any more anywhere, but in case you ever had one, don't.
Noted. I don't know what secrets are in this house, but if you guys need me, I will be there.
Sure.
Okay. I just keep an eye on her. Make sure she's okay. Maybe some water, food, and like I said, just try to earn some trust.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, I'd do it myself, but
No, it's just a little jarring.
no, it's fucked. And as we start to walk away, I'm gonna, Cass will be like, I wonder if this is something that Father Lucian can kind of help clear up.
Is this decades of treatment like an animal? I mean, maybe.
Oh, madness. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, maybe something in this world did this to her.
No, I imagine that Fiona kept her like this and made her think that she cared about her.
Maybe.
I mean, she charmed me a couple times.
Yeah.
Let me know what you find.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Sure.
Stay safe.
We'll do our
Thanks.
best.
You guys want to check out the other rooms up here first, or do you want to go?
Yeah, we
here.
got 2 more.
Cool.
And then plus the one room down the hall with all of the undead.
Let's take a look around.
Alright, so right next to you, there is the door you know to be one of the brothers' bedrooms. And then the other door is a set of double doors. And then there's a door across from it.
Can I take a look in the brother's bedroom?
Absolutely, you can. You have been in here before.
Oh, I have. Okay.
Yeah,
You've
that's
been
where
here
we stayed.
before. You see sort of the same stuff, but it's very plain. It's not used very often. You can tell. Yeah.
And you,
Yeah, if I've been in here before, then I'll.
well, even though it's unlikely, I still want to search the room for any semblance of clues or
Absolutely.
anything like that.
Yeah, look for
Any
another chest.
hidden floorboards that are a little
Floorboard.
squeaky.
Alright, take a look around with the 19 to investigation.
Very nice.
Nope. Not good.
13.
Big old 3.
Big ol' 3. All right.
Up.
Nothing of super note. You notice that there's a romance novel on the desk. It is called A Winter's Night in Southern Isles.
Winter's
That is what you find.
Night in Summer's Isles. I'll flip through it.
It seems.
Any sticky pages?
And it is
Yeah.
well read. The corners of it are a little bit bent, and the pages are aged.
Oof, you could have romanced her, Lance. You could have romanced her.
It's like,
Is there like a
This is the
bio
son's
on the
room.
back? Or not a bio.
A bio.
Is there a summary on the back? Is there
A
any...
summary on the back.
how dare you?
It is actually.
Excellent.
Actually.
It takes place in the Moonshay Isles. Roll a nature for me, please.
10.
A 10. You know the Moonshay Isles to be on the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
Is that. It is the story of two Goliaths who fall in love during a mysterious winter that shows up on these southern isles.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cass is just gonna walk behind him, like looking and be like, add that to the list of things I never needed to know. And
Well, I will keep it.
Cool. In the bag it goes. The bag man can have some good reading.
Nope, that can go in his personal bag. You're not sullying the bag with your smut.
What do you mean? There's already like piss and shit in that bag.
That's because you pissed and shit in the bag. I'm cleaning it out later.
Oh my
is there anything else with the 13?
Not really.
Okay.
You do see it's pretty barren. Like I said, it's not used that much.
Next room.
Next room.
Next room.
Alrighty. So this is the set of double doors.
Wait, just a moment. How are you guys feeling? Well, took a pretty big beating down
That's
there.
true. I'm
okay.
pretty much at half.
All right.
I'm bloodied at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's keep going.
Okay.
Is he still poisoned at this point?
Yes. This is the room that you had sensed the 8 tiny undead from.
There's a bunch of undead in there.
Alright.
Alright, we're ready.
Let's go.
Ready our shit. Let's go.
It is locked.
We got keys.
That's true. We do have keys.
Yeah, I hand them to Lance.
Yeah, I'll try and open it this time.
Great. After a couple tries with different keys, you do find one that unlocks these double doors, and they creak open. Thank you. The first thing that you do notice is that this room is crawling with cats. Cats that
Cats. Okay.
Yeah, like actual cats. Cats that you had seen in your little seeing sensor.
Mm-hmm.
And they look at you.
Are there any orange cats?
They're orange cats? No. Damn. I specifically know that there are 0 orange
You
cats.
weren't gonna let us just beat the shit out of an orange cat?
She already genocided them from the Lord.
Wow.
Yeah, because of that one.
Jess gonna make sure the doors behind them are closed because the little girl who thinks she's a cat is up here, and that's just fucked up.
Hey, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that they, for whatever fucking reason, maybe they were playing with cats to try and get their souls into human bodies for some reason? Does that sound like...
I don't think... Why would you put a cat inside a human body? What's the point of
To
that?
preserve the human body.
Socrates 2.0.
You see him give you a...
Like, oh, there's a nugget of wisdom there.
Wow.
Oh my god.
You've had magic powers for 36 hours, and suddenly you're like...
I mean, it's possible because maybe she was using her
Well, I'm
powers
struggling
to preserve her husband and needed a different way to preserve her kid.
Well, why else would she leave someone locked in a room to piss and shit, or keep them in there? And why not just kill them?
Same reason she's siding with the devil.
Right. Well, right. And on top of having like 30 cats in here.
It's like 8.
She clearly
9.
needs her for some reason.
Right.
Or she just doesn't want to kill her last
How do the
kid.
cats look?
They look really scrawny. You can see their rib cages. And how close do you get?
I guess I would just kind of look around at them. Yeah.
Do we see anything else in the room?
Yes, absolutely.
Anything else like moving?
Nothing moving. So there are bookshelves that hug the back walls. A lot of them are more bare than they should be, but they do have little trinkets and books on them. You see the same room that you had seen in your sensor. You see that desk, the chair, the table, the wine cabinet, but you see a large tome has been sprawled on the floor, pushed off the desk, presumably. It's got an irregular shape, this room. None of its angles really seem quite right, as though the shifting of this house as it decays has put like this whole place on edge. It's not a very friendly room.
Okay. I'll go closer towards one of the cats and be like, are you undead?
It looks up at you, and you do see that one of its eyes is drooping. There's a little chip out of its
Skull.
ear. A patch of its fur is gone, and you see a little bit of a rib. And Yeah, they're undead.
They're undead cats, boys.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
They don't appear to be hostile towards you yet.
Unfortunately, I cannot let you live. I will give you. I will give you peace.
What the hell? They're just cats. They're not doing anything to
They
us.
are undead, which is against my religious beliefs. If you don't like it, you can go outside and wait. It's okay.
Well, okay.
Oh no! Brother, maybe we could let this one slide.
I literally am like a new convert. She might kick me out if I don't do this.
Brother, she'll understand that they're just a bunch of little kitties.
No, like that's the exact opposite. The undead kitties. They're not living anymore.
There must be. Maybe we could let them free.
Why do you guys not feel this way about like skeletons or zombies? The ones that look like people, but it's a furry mangy cat with broken ribs shitting blood. Okay. We can just let it go.
I
understand you guys are a little apprehensive.
Yeah.
You could totally leave. I'll do this myself.
Oh,
Oh boy.
they hear this conversation, and you see them start to arch and back up.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't really blame them for that. Sorry, cats.
Yes, there's 9 of them. It's like they're all one cat with 9 lives.
One of you gets to live.
No, it's just
You split up the lives between all the cats.
It's like killing one cat.
What do you do? Oh my god, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just slowly just back out.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. As he goes to back out, he's gonna be like, he's your brother. Push him towards and close the doors. Just kind of turn around and just be like,
All right.
Sacred
Roll to
flame.
attack it. Sacred flame.
Yeah.
I just watch him just desecrate this cat.
open the doors and it's just like,
Okay. Do me a favor. Roll a con saving throw, both of you.
Alright.
on the other side of the door, she'll go,
15.
just scream if you need me.
17.
Okay. You see the cat in front of you surge with this magical energy, and then and you feel a little of wind, and nothing happens.
Eyes was grave. Are you invisible, you piece of shit?
How much damage do you do?
Oh, I didn't even roll. What does the spell do? I don't remember.
Sacred flame.
I think I might have to roll something.
Dex save.
2d8. Yep, dex save.
Thank you. Alright, my dex save would be 16.
Pass. Takes no damage.
Alright.
Jumping out of the way of flames.
Okay. Are you joining in on this?
Unless I feel like he's getting attacked, I need to help him. I'll just watch.
Alright. Well,
It's his religion, after all.
all 8 of them are going to descend upon you.
Okay.
And try to claw and bite at you. So here, I'm gonna roll.
Are we doing initiative?
Yeah, let's have you go. Let's do this. Okay, what'd you get?
10.
Alright,
said
you do
yeah.
go first.
Okay.
So,
Let's see. So, first attack. Does an 11 hit?
it doesn't, actually, which is wild.
Yeah.
It kind of away. Are your attacks count as magical, right?
They're silvered.
They're silvered. Okay, not anymore. That's right. Okay, thank you.
And the next one is 16.
Yeah, absolutely.
7 damage.
Okay, absolutely. Good to know.
I will just take patient defense, so they're at disadvantage to hit me.
They're a disadvantage to hit you.
Get smit, kids.
Alright.
Not smitten. I don't have smite yet.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think I
Yeah,
ever get
holy
smite. I'm
shit.
not a
I was gonna
paladin.
say,
Oh my
unless you do
God.
paladin. Raven mommy.
Multi-class.
Holy shit. Alright, one moment here.
The cats just fucking transform into like a mecha.
So you do see that they are preparing to attack. Did you want to roll initiative?
Oh wait.
You want to wait?
Damn.
You know what? I've taken a few punches from Gunther lately.
I literally
my
saved your
fucking
life.
God.
True. But they're cats. What can they do?
We'll
I mean, they
see.
could fuck him up.
I mean, if that's the case, then
Holy shit.
I'll step in.
Alright.
I'll abstain from the slaughter for right now.
I see. Okay.
Cat literally casting devil magic. Like, we'll just watch. Yeah, that's okay.
Alright, so it's their turn now, so I'm just gonna do all of them at once. Here we go.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, thank you. Alright. Dirty 20.
Yep.
So that's 1. Okay, 7 does not.
Nope.
That would be really, really sad if 7 hit.
I'd have to have somehow negative.
13 does not.
No, it does not.
Cool. Holy shit. Okay, 8 does not.
Nope.
Very nice. Okay, 9 does not.
Yeah,
Rolled
he's
like
there.
shit.
He's fine.
You're
That's because he took patient
done.
defense.
He's blocking all their murder
yeah.
mittens with his
Murder
bow
mittens.
staff.
Okay,
Only I had
22
magic
to
spells.
hit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, one of them gets us.
That would be 2.
2. Alright, and then that one doesn't hit either. Okay, so that is
2 of
a 2 of 8
Yeah.
bited you.
He's smacking
So
their
they
paws
come up-
along the way.
What's the damage?
We're gonna give you a fat. Sorry. 2. Okay. 7. Sorry, math is mathing. 11 piercing and 10 force. Yeah. But that is that.
2 of them did 21 damage.
Wait, I did not hear
Yeah.
that right.
I said just
She's
yell.
21.
She will come back in if you need her.
So basically, I see him smack away 6 different cats, and then 2
8.
of them just falcon punch him.
Yeah.
You do see some a magical surge of something come from them.
Oh shit!
That
I
gives
mean,
them a little bit more of a
I
punch
literally
than they
told
should.
you they were
I'll
evil!
twirl around.
Alright,
the lance,
roll some
man.
initiative, motherfucker.
I was gonna say if you said out loud, I told you they were evil, and she's hearing her, she's gonna be like, and open the door.
Okay, roll some initiative.
16.
Damn,
That hurts.
I always suck at initiative.
16, you said? Okay.
I believe, yeah, because I wouldn't have any bonuses. Oh, it's an 8.
8. 16.
5 plus 3.
Alright, so good there.
G baby.
Remind me your initiative was?
It was only like 10.
It was 10, okay. So we're
Something
here,
low.
and then chaos. There
Alright.
we go. Very, very nice. Alright. Lance.
Okay. Yeah, he'll go in and he'll start swinging at the one who hit Gunther. We'll do this recklessly. I don't think I need Great Weapon Master. I don't think. Right? They are just cats, right? Alright. That is a 19 plus mods.
Yes.
You just nudge.
That is 8 plus 3. So that's 11 damage.
Done.
There you go. He'll do another. Here we go.
Still one of those things, man. You don't want them to keep getting turns and
17 total.
Do you hit?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gonna do 7 more damage.
Okay.
And
That
then
one's still up.
Great Weapon Master gives him another attack.
Alright.
That's gonna be 17 plus mods.
Uh-huh.
And then that does, is that a fat ass 1? Okay, so 4 damage total.
Done.
Alright. So yeah,
That's 2 drops, so there's 6 more.
walks up and just slices 2 of the cats on the floor.
Yeah, but I'm poisoned. A nat 20 and a 16.
No!
So 16 plus 6.
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
oh, boo.
6 more damage.
Dead.
Oof, only a 10.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
unfortunately, that isn't a move.
yeah. And yeah, he'll take patient defense again.
Okay, great. Awesome. Chaos.
Okay, they are undead. I am uncertain as to what else we will be running into in this home. So I am just going to firebolt one of them.
Okay.
So 23 to hit.
Sorry, you see them surge with this magical energy again. And they... Okay. And you hit.
And then 2d10. That is... Why do I always forget how to read this? That's 16 damage.
Alright, dead. At this, you hear one of those from one of them, like a little cat sneeze. They sneeze. And it starts to, like, rise into the air. And then another one, and it, like, rises into the air.
Oh, I really don't like this.
And they're just kind of suspended there, and their, like, legs are going like this. There's 4 left.
Yeah, that's all I can do because I'm out of sorcery points. I believe. So that's all my... Yeah, I have reactions and then...
Did you kill one?
I killed one, yeah.
Two of them
yeah.
sneezed and rose into the air about 5 feet.
Does that strike me like a wild magic thing? Does that strike me like a wild magic thing?
You didn't feel anything come from you.
No, but I mean, like, for them, does it look like they tried to do something and didn't go well, and so then they sneezed and levitated? Because, like, that happens to me.
you can roll an insight.
Okay. Just a 10.
Okay. It doesn't appear similar to the
Okay.
best of your ability, but it's hard to tell.
Hi, kitty.
All right, that it?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
buddy.
Okay, it's their turn.
I'm sorry.
One on you, one on you. I'm at disadvantage for Gunther. Is that a 14 is gonna miss you?
Yep.
And for you, an 18.
That hits.
Okay. So it goes to bite and claw you and misses
Ow.
you. This one. Oh my
You're like, I can't take that again.
3 piercing damage,
Oh.
and you see a little surge of energy and all of that 1 force damage.
He takes this bite and he's like, really?
The other 2 are
Really?
spinning in the air. I'm not really sure like how the fuck to get back down to the ground. And you see another one and it like rises into the
It's a
air.
really funny mental image. I feel so bad for these fucking cats. They're probably just living their cat lives and feeling it was like,
We
spear
definitely
me.
cannot let them get into the general populace. Undead mice? No.
You just imagine undead rat swarm.
We come back to Valaki, it's just everyone's undead at that point.
Yeah, I was like, oh great. This is
Alright.
what happens when we just let undead cats go around fucking creating more new
I
undead
just feel bad because the girl too, she's like, I have to.
Yeah, we're not killing the
Her
girl.
friends.
No, I
She's
know, but
like,
she hears
where's my
it.
friends
My
at?
friends! My
was just gonna say,
friends!
like-
My friends!
These cats might have given us a trauma.
That's me. What your sacrifice was for.
What if the mom threw the kid in this room of undead cats? Like,
Oh
that
my
was just
God.
like, you know what? You didn't eat your peas today.
Holy shit!
Does a 10 hit?
No.
Wow, bro, with advantage.
Sit.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
There's only 1 left on the ground. Is that the one you're hitting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should
I'm
just.
supposed to do max damage. Instead, I do 6.
Okay, well, it's not dead.
Nope.
Damn, really?
Is that
Yeah, that's it. Really.
You walked into that one.
it? G-Baby!
Gonna go up and try to kill the one he fucked.
Alright.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Cool.
I did not think this
6
was going
damage.
to be occurring today.
I'm sorry, kitties. I hope you go to a better place.
Anything else?
Yeah, we'll take another one.
Okay. There's 3 floating in the air, so it's gonna be really
Just gonna grab them around their neck and just
bitch!
squeeze.
Holy
They
shit!
don't breathe.
Oh, yeah.
They're all dead.
17.
Yeah.
9 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Still alive, but barely.
This is
Golly.
so, like, inhumane. They just need euthanasia.
They're not human and they can't
It's
feel.
called, the euthanasia is called Gunther.
Yeah.
I am the antivirus to your disease.
Euthanasia, sweeping the nation.
Oh my god.
Have you got your injection?
Just
Chaos.
just gonna firebolt one of the ones in the air.
Okay, can everyone please make a con saving throw?
Here
Sure.
it comes.
It's a 24 to hit.
Okay.
13.
18.
Not good. Less than 10 for sure.
Okay. You take 4 force damage as they The three of them surge with this energy, and you feel the little wave, and it hits you, and you're like, ugh! But you still hit.
Weird things happen when people cast magic.
And you see all three of them.
What the fuck?
They spin.
Are they allergic to magic?
Oh my god, that's so
Fucking got it. Have anaphylactic shock.
A 7 damage.
Dead.
It's like shellfish to
There's
them.
2 left.
Floating there.
Just put them in the
Allergic
bag
to
of
magic.
holding until they die.
They don't breathe.
It's a magical item.
Dude, they don't require
they
air.
don't require air or food or anything.
But they're surrounded by
Yeah, because
magic.
the issue with the...
Oh!
So they just have
That's
an allergic
even
reaction and
worse.
Holy
die.
shit, dude.
They just puff
They
up.
go into anaphylactic shock.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Animal
God
lactic
damn it.
Oh.
So
Tough
dumb.
crowd, tough crowd.
Anything else?
Don't just...
That's it.
Alright, well, the one that is left in the air is spinning like it's in space, so land.
Well, time to go.
What a weird allergic
Are you
reaction.
taking it to the floor?
Yeah, natural 20. It was just out of the park.
Boom.
Yes.
Yep,
Okay.
basically just
And
cuts it in half.
that's it. No more
He
keys.
just looks at them sadly.
Yeah.
Sorry, goodies.
You're in a better place, may so Raven Queen take you.
Sean, roll a d100.
No.
Let their souls get yeeted to hell.
16.
Very nice.
Imagine their souls rising up. God grabs them and just
Just a portal opens and just hands.
You don't really experience anything, but you do feel like that was a good decision on your
Yeah.
part to give them some peace.
Yeah, I knew it.
Okay.
This place is just fucked up, man.
Yeah, and to think someone brought us here willingly before.
Wanted us to spend the night, too.
Thought it was a good idea.
you came.
After
we were-
much protest.
I was gonna say, and I kind of remember you having a bit of a habit of just stomping off on your own. And you fully would get killed, so...
How could you not stop me? How could you be so irresponsible?
So...
Okay, you know
I
what?
would like to do a sweep of this room as well.
Yeah.
Alright, is everybody sweeping the room?
Yeah.
Sweep
Great,
the
roll
room.
some
Is
investigation.
there any brooms around?
Any brooms?
Yeah, just sweep.
A natural
Bitch.
one.
16.
Oh, natural 2.
Natural 2. Wow, okay.
Yeah, so we sweep the room.
Man, medium labor, it really gets your blood flowing.
Fuck this shit.
I feel so good
So-
and fulfilled all day. I wonder if my boss is gonna cut my
I wish I could do this for 8 hours a day.
I wish my boss would cut my wages. I would do it for less.
Unionize.
You and I working harder for the man. If there's a boot, I'm licking it.
Ask what you can do for your country. Give me that boot.
Go.
Okay, so I'll start with you guys. Yeah, you quite
Tweedledee.
literally
Yeah, we find a couple of boots to lick.
You see that the cabinet holds a really nice collection of wine glasses. The desk kind of has some parchment and pens and ink that you brush onto the floor.
No, that was the wine glasses.
No, it's a
I'll take a pen.
You'll take
You said there's a nice
Pen?
You said there's nice pens.
like a quill,
I'll
like
take
a quill
I'll take a
pen.
quill. I'll take
It's a
quill.
ballpoint
Oh,
pen from
quill
Polnareff
you.
Land.
Yeah, it's 0.7, ballpoint ink.
Lance was here, he carves on the desk.
Cool. So you get some random writing utensils. Nothing crazy. You notice a lot about the room. You do notice that there are still books in the bookshelves if you choose to look at them.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that on the ground, I threw it on the ground. Is the book that she had angrily pushed off of her desk. So that is lying on the ground. You also see some trinkets on the shelves, and you see a little displacement on the left bookshelf. You're not exactly sure what it is, but you see it.
I'm gonna pick up the book that she pushed off, because I want to know more about that.
Yeah.
That's where she hid the thing, right?
Mhm.
It was in the in the book, or is that just sort of...
It wasn't in there, it was kind of
her?
resting on her desk.
Okay. And then go look at the displacement a little closer.
Okay. The book, as you how much do you investigate it?
Definitely look at the title and start.
Yeah. It's called The Grimoire of the Four Quarters.
Is Grimoire like pretty...
Creepy book stuff.
Right, like I was gonna say, kind of common magical novels.
Oh yeah,
but
you
these
know.
are bad.
You know what a grimoire is.
Yeah, is it made of like skin on the outside?
It's not made of skin.
Is it the
okay.
Necronomicon?
But it is black leather of what animal? Don't know.
Okay, and sorry, what was it called? The Grimoire of
The
Just made of
Grimoire of the
foreskin.
Four Quarter.
the...
4
What
quarters?
the fuck did you just say?
It's just made of foreskins.
Oh my god.
FourPlay, foreskin.
No!
All 4 of our skins.
Yeah.
All 4 of our
Yeah, that's
foreskins.
immediately what people are
That's
gonna
a
think
much
when
better
they-
alternative than just 4 dicks worth of foreskin.
That's our next. That's our
Next
other show.
segment.
Is foreskin.
Foreskinned.
Vetoed.
Also
That is not
vetoed,
negotiable,
yeah.
thank you very much. Grimoire
God
of...
can see you.
Jesus Christ has left the chat. I just want to let you guys all know that none of you are going to have it.
That one meme, was it Forgiveness Revoked or something?
Oh my god.
Yeah, forgiveness stops.
I saw that.
Sins reinstated. Fuck you.
I saw that.
So, Grimoire of the Four what?
Quarters.
Quarters,
Yes.
okay.
Do we see like a small metal object with George Washington's face on
That
it?
could be our new group name in the campaign. Is the Foreskins.
No.
First it was the cream team.
The cream team.
No!
Primo.
No! You mean Cremo?
Primo. Hey.
Okay, it's gonna be like, creepy bad magic book.
You
The steak
flip
slammers.
you flip it through.
Do I... Does this book give me a bad feeling? Like, if I
Yeah.
look at it, it's gonna, like...
It doesn't give you a nice feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Pusheen.
This was what she had open on her desk when she got all pissed. But I don't really...
May I take a look?
I'll take the risk.
I was gonna say, I don't think...
You have a very strong aversion to this book.
Yeah, no, this is just inherently bad.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Let me take a look.
No. You are the last person.
I can't do anything!
Blink, blink.
I mean,
made your choices.
If you want to, you're
No.
no. I'm gonna give it to him. He's my brother.
Oh my god, she's gonna go over
He
to
wants to read through a book that's giving bad
Do you
juju.
open it?
Gonna go over the displacement.
You see that it was written by someone named Divo Stas. And
Devo Stas.
yes.
Dio?
Yes, it
Dio.
was written by
Dio.
Dio Brento.
Dio.
Calling all Stardust Crusaders
Jotaro!
and the gang to stop Dio.
Dio.
Yar Yar Days!
It is named by Devo.
Devo Tas. D-E-V-O. No, sorry, Devo Stas. D-E-V-O-S-T-A-S. Kind of flipping through, you get the idea that this person was a devil worshipper.
But you didn't say that out loud, so.
Right.
Alright. Are there any, as I flip through it, are there any images
Are there
of,
any
like...
tips and tricks?
Yeah, are there any
Any DIY projects?
Are there any negotiating tips?
Are there any, like, pictures of, like, what do you call it? Rituals or, like, any, like, ritual circles or magic circles or anything like that?
No. It appears to be more of like a biography. An autobiography, in fact.
Cringe.
Yeah.
They could give it back.
What was in it?
There's too many words.
Did you
Okay.
No,
find
no.
out anything at
I
all?
don't have pictures. Just the guy seems a little crazy.
Okay. Well, I don't know if she was interested in it. We might
Yeah, okay.
need the information, just tuck it
I'll
away.
start looking in case maybe there's something about rituals to let the devil in.
Absolutely.
Can I...
And you're looking at that.
The displacement.
Yeah. You see that a subsection of this bookshelf
Mm-hmm.
is jutted out just a little bit.
Like there's something behind it?
Yeah. Oh, in a way, it's a little bit displaced in comparison to the rest of the bookshelf.
Just trying to see if it like opens up or if like there's something behind the jutted out area? Like,
You can see, when you kind of move it, you feel a little...
I think I found something. And just pull it.
Okay. It takes a little bit of effort, but you do pull it, and it reveals a doorway into a little closet.
Remember last time this happened? There was a dead body.
Hidden
Okay.
passageway found.
Do we want to take a time out? Take a breather? Catch my breath?
Well, it's just a closet, right? It's not a stairway or anything.
Can you go?
Like we can see the end of the closet.
You can see the end of the closet.
Okay.
You can also see there's something in the middle of the floor.
What's in the middle of the floor?
Something kind of jutting out a bit, like a piece of floor, or perhaps something.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
I'm just gonna go over and see what it is first before anyone touches anything.
It's a trapdoor.
Okay, there's a door leading somewhere.
So let's check out the closet while we're here.
And is there anything else in here?
Yeah, there's some things in here. It is pretty empty, but you do see some other tomes as well,
Tomes, more tomes.
and some pieces of paper.
Tomes.
Is there? I'll definitely check out the papers, but is there a theme amidst the tomes? It's
Uh,
all like Dark Magic 101, Dark Magic for Dummies. Like,
So you've made a deal with the devil.
yeah.
It's like the Captain America. He sits backwards in the chair.
Yeah.
So,
you got detention. You see that self-help is the wrong word. It's like inspirational book, the kind of books that like teach you how to be like leadership. You know?
So, how to start a cult for
books.
dummies.
Life advice books.
There's that. There's books on like mindfulness ish.
well, Fiona's trying to self-improve.
It's not like holistic though. Like it's like it's not
Culty.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like David Goggins.
Okay. Trend is culty, but we knew that with the branding. Okay. And then I'll take the papers.
Do you take any of them?
Not the tomes at the moment, but I want to look at the papers, and then
Okay.
per Gunther's suggestion, just go and like maybe. Why don't we take a breather? I'm gonna look at these.
Yeah, we're gonna read some books.
Just flip through
All
the
right.
pages.
Very cool. So I will come back to that.
Yeah.
You see that this man Divastas was drawn and quartered for his practices, but he didn't die.
Ho
when
ho.
that
Whoa!
I found out why it's called the Four Quarters. He was cut into 4 pieces. Oh God.
Really?
He didn't die
Yeah.
because of his practices, because of those that he worshipped, because of those that protected him. And his soul lived on and traveled from body to body.
Okay. So this guy was drawn and quartered. He didn't die. His soul was transferred from body to body.
Interesting.
So it is possible to transfer souls like that.
I mean, I guess I don't know. Does it say any of the names on like the 4 or whatever amount of entities that he worships?
That he worships.
Or
He calls them the collective, but there's not specified as to how many there are, but it is implied that there are numerous. And that he reached out to anyone who would take him.
okay. So he reached out to the collective.
Maybe that's the dark powers.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Dark powers that tortured Strahd, apparently. Which, like, what kind of dark power is gonna be torturing another dark? Like, is it a rivalry or?
I mean, maybe their torture made him evil.
Maybe.
They probably don't care as long as he suffers, right?
It's definitely possible. I don't really know how that works.
So you, with those papers, you find 5 scrolls, which appear to be notarized deeds for parcels of land given to the Wachter
Good
family
shit, boys. We got land now.
by Strahd von Zadovich
Maybe we don't have land now.
nearly 4 centuries ago, based on
That's about when he seems to have come into power. This is kind of like laying them on the floor, like, these are deeds for land given to the Wachters by Strahd about 400 years ago. So I'm starting to kind of think they all started a cult together.
there's
And-
oh, is that one?
And if If the dude...
Where are the pieces of land? Like 4?
They are all throughout Vallaki. And definitely, like, the
they're all in
Walker
the city.
House estate, for sure. There's sort of a parcel of land next to it as well that is for them. They have one more towards the outer fields, and then there are a couple that you don't exactly know where they are. They don't appear to be familiar anywhere in Vallaki. It is also written in Barovian. You get the gist that it's somewhere towards, like, the tower area where you had found that wizard's tower.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you should hit the bones in some of these other places.
There's one more paper that you find.
Nice.
It is a very, very old letter.
Okay.
It's written to someone named Lovina Wachter.
Can you spell it?
Mm-hmm. Lovina Wachter.
Okay.
And it is from a Lord Vasily von Holz.
Oh, hey, they mentioned a Vasily in when they were talking. Vasily, what, von Holtz?
Von Holtz. And it's thanking her for her hospitality, her loyalty, her friendship over the years.
That's it?
Yes. And are you guys all in this room?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody roll a wisdom check for me.
Wisdom check.
Has my poison worn off yet?
No.
Dang.
You're feeling better though.
That is a 19.
Just to check is
19.
a 18.
All
One
of,
behind.
all of you clearly see that this handwriting is the same.
The same... What do you mean?
Font. Like,
So the same,
the
person, the
deeds,
same
the
person
same
wrote it.
person wrote
So the person
this.
who drafted these land documents for Strahd
Oh, okay. Wrote
is
the
same
letter
person.
as well.
Or this person is also Strahd. If Strahd drafted his own documents.
Which doubt.
Right, I mean, like a rich guy, probably not, right?
So, this is me as player talking real quick, just voicing my thoughts. So from the mention of Vasily before, it sounded like they were somebody important. I literally wrote, Vasily didn't join. What the fuck is that? And Rahadin had mentioned him, so maybe he's like Strahd's like right hand.
He might be like a scribe or something.
Rahadin sounds like an Elden Ring boss.
Right.
For Dom.
Radan, that's the one, yeah.
So would you have shared the knowledge that you...
Yeah,
found
he's
with-
just like saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was drawn and quartered. Oh, he didn't die. That's fucking weird. Oh, okay, no, he did die, but his spirit went away and was inhabiting baby peoples.
Okay, so since I have been here, there has been a trend of this chase for what feels like eternal youth or eternal life. So if these people are worshipping these dark powers that somehow give them the ability to go from body to body, number one, that might be part of the explanation for the whole reincarnation bullshit. Especially if the dark powers have hold over this land, maybe that's just what they do. And all these people have been alive for a really long fucking time.
I mean, if so, she was like quasi-undead. She doesn't really age that
No,
bad.
she mentioned she was older than we thought, but I
Yeah.
don't think she was around for 400 years.
Her skin looked like it was pulled over her skull.
Yeah. But
Like
Yes, you remember that in her little backstory reveal that she said she had accepted some things from Strahd.
yeah,
And remember in her conversation, all of you, that she had said something that she had turned herself into.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
so there's definitely this like very culty, very on par with undead, because that seems to be the closest some people can get to living forever. With like the vampire shit that makes sense.
yeah.
So
I mean, like, elves live pretty much a long time.
yeah, but not forever.
Well, that's as close as a normal person can get, I would say, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hell of a lot longer than I'm gonna live, but
I will live forever! Dead, next session.
so Divostas was killed, came back. Doesn't necessarily mean they took on the same identity, so that's something to keep in mind. Vasily was mentioned actively, and if they wrote these documents from 400 years ago, they're probably a vampire or something like Strahd, because they've been around for forever.
Yeah.
It seems the Wachters were not quite as high in this cult hierarchy, we'll call it. Because this letter was addressed to a different Wachter, maybe a mother or grandmother.
Maybe.
Lavina.
Or maybe Lady Wachter's just changed her name as the years go by.
It's definitely possible, but
Like
she
if she
didn't
was-
seem to be that powerful.
I don't know, but if she lives for like 90, 200 years, and she looks like that, people are gonna question it, even if they're,
Yeah.
idiots like Span.
She didn't seem fully undead, though. We didn't have to go through all that shit.
No,
to,
she was
kill
not
her.
like really. She didn't give off undead vibes when I looked at
Maybe
her.
she was like half-seas or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's gonna be more in that trap door, but everyone else will be bad shit.
Let's take a short rest.
I imagine what we were
Yeah,
doing
I
as we're
imagine.
discussing all. Like, I imagine paper towels. we're red threading it.
You're right there, yeah.
As we're just like.
Just like on the bed or the desk, just upside down, reading.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Put Ez to work during
Oh my
it.
god.
Oh no, Ez is busy babysitting.
She's babysitting right now. Alright, everybody take a short rest.
Short rest. Alright. Short rest.
Alright. We're short rested up.
Alright.
2 plus 2 is 4. I'm good.
I want to play the coconut mall music every time we do a short rest.
Oh, I did not roll that one. That's fine. Go away. Okay. Ooh, there's a spider on me.
Oh, love
Pretty
that.
It's okay, buddy.
How big?
Not very.
Dog, I would have
Aw.
ended his life instantly.
Okay,
Like
buddy.
you did the cat.
Oh god. Can
Show
you
him
please-
to the audience.
Can you get off me?
Dude, that's one of the ones that like I found
Oh, God.
inside of my sleep and bit me.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna bite, but
Do we know this?
Is he a black widow?
no.
No, he is a brown spider.
Not very-
Oh.
He might be a brown recluse.
No.
Watch the camera.
Yep, I got it. Alright, he's on the wall. We're good.
He goes right back.
He's gonna get eaten by
just
Todd.
jumps.
Well, Todd is currently napping, so.
Well, touches. He's like, art.
Yeah. You all
He's-
said my name. What's it?
Obviously didn't think it'd be a threat since he was just like, hey! So I was like, alright, hello.
Alright.
Guess it'd be like that sometimes. Thanks,
Foreshadowing.
buddy.
Bro, if I saw a spider on me, like, I'm full, like, domain expansion, like, just, how, like, one clap him.
I just didn't want him going down my, like,
He's
one
dead.
closer. No.
Domain.
He didn't do anything to me.
All the
He's
domain
fine.
expansion memes. Just, please give me a hug.
He is our pest control specialist.
I see.
We'll name him, Steven with a PH.
Steven.
Steven, yes.
Damn, that's a callback. Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Great. So what do we do with this
Caucasian spider.
You mean Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Peter Porker.
Alright. So what are we doing with this trapdoor?
Yeah, I'll open it with my weapon. Just
It opens it onto the ground.
Is there just like a ladder? Are there stairs?
yeah.
There
What
are
is
stairs leading down, stone steps.
it dark?
Yes.
Pull out a torch.
Yeah, light a torch and just drop it down.
Absolutely. It's a spiral, so it kind of
How far does it go?
not too far. Maybe
Forever.
goes down like a couple levels.
It's Steven's bedroom. Okay.
Then we'll start descending.
Descend you do.
Yay, creepy staircase in a creepy house with creepy things.
I mean, this is less creepy than the cat room filled with undead magical cats.
So you guys walk down these stairs.
Fear of the unknown, man.
And it doesn't take you too long. You descend a couple flights of stone steps. And as they go down, you do find some wooden railings. And they spin. And then you hit a dirt floor of a cellar. And actually do find that there are some lit sconces in here. About 6 of them. It's still dim, but they are lit.
Do they look like they've been lit for a very long time? Or does it look like these are fresh? Someone lit them today.
They're going strong.
I don't like that these are lit.
You see 4 neatly made cots are in a row against the south wall.
No.
2, 3, 4.
Are they warm if I feel it? Like, was someone in the cot recently?
They feel very cold.
But if they were undead, it might not have been warm to begin with.
That's
do
a
s-
rabbit's eat sleep.
They're cold-blooded then. They don't need
Are
blankets.
they lizards?
You do see on the west wall it's very barren except for a very large object covered by a drape.
What is it? You're saying an object is covered by a drape on a wall?
It's like leaning up against the wall. It's covered by drape.
We'll take his spear and just like undo the drape.
Okay.
Gonna hang back and be ready to like, cast.
Behind it is a very tarnished, very
Dawn!
find the original video of him saying that because I swear
It's
to God.
Mandela effect.
No, I swear to God, it sounded like he was about to have the best time of his life. Because honestly, because we can't find it.
About to
Anyway, side
shoot
quest.
rope across the room.
Oh my God. So behind it is this old, very gothic style black mirror.
Black mirror.
Black mirror.
Da-da-da-da.
And you guys do see yourselves in it. You see the room. Nothing is different.
Do we look different in this mirror?
Roll. Let's roll a perception check.
Have I ever heard of like a magical like instrument of like mirrors?
You know there are many mirrors that can possess magical qualities. Yeah,
Has my poison faded after the short rest?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
You gotta make yourself puke a
You
few
said
times.
perception?
Yes.
13.
Anyone else?
20.
You?
What am I doing?
Are you rolling a perception?
Are you looking at me?
I certainly will.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Let's roll see if we look like evil versions of ourselves or something.
Alright, that is a 17.
Awesome. You two notice that there is an inscription on the top, and it says, "A servant of the light need have no fear of the dark."
Ah!
That's the thing she kept saying.
You.
She said, it said the thing!
No, my brain!
You notice that there's something a little off about the tint and glare of this mirror. It doesn't appear to function or look like common mirror glass. It's just off for some reason. You can't really place it, but
Got
it's
a
off.
filter on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the dog filter. When
The
you go up, it
dog
goes
filter.
black.
The stars.
Just the weird, like,
yeah.
like, oh, look at your Lancer. You're about the same.
Do you think this is like the cult saying or something, or she said
it's
that?
supposed to be. I would assume it's supposed to be like a religious saying. She was able to cast like religious magic at one point.
Thunder.
Can I touch the mirror?
Yeah. You, your hand recoils as you feel the touch of another person's hand. Yours, actually.
Yeah. So don't like that. I touch the mirror and it feels like it's touching me back.
If I press my hand on the mirror,
You feel your hand.
can I go like through the mirror?
No.
If I look at me,
Yourself goes
yeah.
at the same time,
Yeah.
like a reflection.
Okay. He doesn't wait like.
Man starts like fucking like what is it? And like where you're like fucking trying to like box it out, trying to like
Sidestep?
Yeah,
You
sidestep.
perfectly mirror yourself.
Why in the world would we feel ourselves through a mirror?
Maybe
That's-
it's a way to communicate with someone with another weird mirror.
Oh, maybe. Which means we might
So
be
if-
able to be seen and heard right now.
Yeah, maybe he wants to slap you. It's like, put your cheek on the mirror.
Let's maybe cover this thing back up.
I'm just curious.
Just gonna start covering it back up.
Well, no, I want to interact with it a little bit more.
You can turn the cover back up. She's covering it
You're
back
gonna
up.
cover it back up?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna.
I said you can undo it, but she's.
Are you keeping it uncovered?
Yeah, because I want to interact with it.
I imagine she like goes to do it and he like slaps her in and she's like,
Damn.
"Hey." I'm gonna go check out like the cots and just the rest of the room and see if there's anyone hiding. Number one,
Okay.
and, like if there's anything else of note in here.
It's super barren in here. There's definitely no one hiding under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
The cots are neatly made. No one has been using it.
Okay.
But they're there for a reason.
If he takes out some of the 2 spell scrolls that he picked up a while ago and he unravels them to the mirror.
Okay.
Do they look any different in the mirror?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic
Okay.
and try to see what kind of, if any, magic is coming from this mirror.
Okay. Sounds good. What's the range of that?
Should be 30 feet.
I believe it's, yes, 30 feet.
Okay.
In a
cool.
sphere.
Around myself.
It's enchantment for sure.
It's an enchanted mirror. I don't.
Can I look in the mirror to see if I see the reflections of anyone like in the room with us that we don't normally see?
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty easy to see everything is exactly as it is.
Is there something weird on the back of it, maybe?
On the back of it?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of...
Like on the back.
If she looks
On the
at
back.
it.
Oh, on the back of the mirror?
Mm-hmm. Like, is the backing, like, goopy?
Can I say the phrase that it says on top?
Sure.
Aloud?
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that, and you see the sconces, but nothing happened.
Well, that did something.
Yeah. Something weird's happened.
Can I, Are there sconces or do we have a torch that you threw down?
Yeah.
Can I pick up the torch and bring it closer to the mirror?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just see if, like, anything happens with it, because it says servants of the light need not fear the dark, and it's a very, like...
Wait. Why don't we just turn out all the lights?
We can try. Yeah.
Okay.
Or we
Whatever
snuff,
that song is, but okay.
yeah, we snuff out all the lights.
Just
Snuff out the torches.
Yeah, strangle the torches.
Great.
We die!
We hear bugs.
You see still light from the mirror, and you realize as the last one goes out that another room has revealed to you through the archway of this mirror.
What does that mean?
Like, we can,
Like we
go,
can go
through it
through?
now?
Yeah, and you see clear as
Smart.
day in front of
Very
you
smart.
an altar, and further beyond the lookings of some chairs. But that is
Altar.
maybe that's what she ate, the bones.
Let's go through.
Yeah.
the ball.
Wait, hold on. We should go tell Ez. Cause like, what if one of the fucking servants?
She
comes back?
knows where we are.
No, she doesn't. What if one of the servants comes back? She's like, "Hey,
Who turned off these lights?
and then we're locked inside. Like, how would we get out? No.
Pray to Jesus.
Who is he?
Raven Queen.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go tell them.
You guys go up the staircase that you came
Oh,
down.
Gunther would.
I would go.
I will also say
Yes.
one more thing. There is another staircase on the other wall leading down.
Okay, so there's an extra room, and now we have a staircase that we can also go.
Right. Yes.
So, regardless.
Yeah.
You're just gonna go up that one?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Hanging
Yep,
up
as
by the
is
creepy mirror.
keeping watch, you see that she is sitting cross-legged in front of a cracked open door. So the door is not completely shut, but she's in front of it.
What's going on here?
Fuck.
I was literally running.
Sorry, I was just keeping an eye on the kid. She doesn't want the door to shut. It's
Sure.
not a good idea. But
Okay.
I didn't want her getting out.
Totally
so.
makes sense. Just want to let you know we found a weird room downstairs.
What now?
We found a weird room.
A weird room as in, what's weird?
There are 4 sconces. You turn the sconces off, and a mirror shows you a new room.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna go through the mirror into the new room. But if someone comes down and lights the sconces, we might be trapped. So
Oh.
it's in the room over there. There's a
That's where the library was, right?
yeah. That's where we saw her and Rahadin. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
a little trap door. You go down the stairs, and then there's a big black mirror, and it says these words "Servants of light don't have to fear the dark."
Are you sure you don't need me down there?
I personally think we should bring you, but there's no one who can watch the kid. I mean, if we just lock the door, she won't be
well-
happy, but
I'll listen for deafening silence.
Yeah, so if we don't come back in 2 hours, just go down, check, make sure the sconces aren't lit, right? Okay, here's some more jerky if you want to give the kid food.
Ah, thank you.
Go
I
back.
think she's sleeping.
Great. Good for her.
Look.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Very nice.
All right,
We're
Gino.
both dead.
You come down and the corpses of your friends are gutted, entrails all over them now.
Hung by their own intestines.
Exactly.
In multiple pieces.
Yes.
Jesus,
We are
it's
quartered.
been 30 seconds. How? Well, okay, I guess that's it. We're burning the house down. Fuck
Thank
the
you,
bones.
everyone. This has been Strahd.
And then it became aliens. RPG. Chest bursters.
It's your canon event.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. You guys head on in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a slight music.
The Thunder is a paid actor.
The Thunder is a paid actor, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm living my best life right now. I love Thunder so fucking much.
Bro, like we have like 3 cents in our bank account in the
What?
FourPlay bank account.
What do you mean?
How are we paying this Thunder right now?
No.
Oh,
Negative
I was like,
prayers.
we have 3 cents?
And
Holy shit!
exposure.
Oh my god. In a Starbucks gift
Your
card.
fame will be your pay.
The harder you work, the more you get from this exposure.
Alright. You guys walk on in.
First of all, what do you mean Starbucks? What's that? Tim Hortons?
Oh my
Is that the Canadian
I
coffee
Yeah,
place?
yeah. Tim Hortons, holy shit.
Obviously, Dunkin' Donuts is the superior coffee.
First of all, no, it's not.
Alright.
No, it's not.
This is gonna turn into a thing.
Chat. Get on.
It's the cheaper coffee, but it's like Ziggy.
Yeah.
Rip our Dunkin' Donuts
It is
sponsorship.
physically a cheaper price point. That's not saying it is garbage. It is just
It just
easier to
has
buy.
Consistently, they have shit in my coffee.
That's
Oh,
just
so it's
you.
a personal vendetta.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I've had pretty good experiences with
Yeah,
Dunkin'
I've had
Donuts,
pretty
so
good experiences
Yeah.
too.
Oh, well, what do you freaking do?
I do personally prefer Starbucks, but I do like Dunkin' as well.
It's okay.
It's okay, boys. It's okay.
We don't have to be friends over this.
Damn! She said she liked both and it still wasn't
You guys
good
walk
enough.
in. There
And we touch.
are flickering candles and iron holders, filling this room with both light and deep shadows. The shadows are a little bit more elongated and unnatural than they should be. The room has this 15-foot high ceiling. It shouldn't, but it does. And you notice a very large sigil inscribed on the stone floor beneath an obsidian altar. And at each point of the sigil rests a tall, Gothic-style wooden chair with 3 points. This is ebony wood. In front of the altar, you see a very ancient brazier with wispy soul carvings on the side of it, open-mouthed, screaming in terror.
Love that.
And,
Oh, like the freaky cup. That screams.
and in front of the chair, directly in front of you, is a bit of a sort of like a stand that is stand power. That has something resting on it.
What is resting on
Something.
Number one, just before the thought leaves my brain, what if Divostas or whatever was the person you guys were hearing when you were touching the cup?
It sounded like a bunch of people, right?
It did
Right,
sound like a
but she said there was a specific scream or laughter first or above all of that
There's
belonged to
one- yes.
seemingly a male.
Maybe.
There was one person, and then there were more.
it? Could always pull it out and find out. Well,
I don't feel like
I don't
that
think we could
right
go,
now.
are you Divostas? I'm just saying as a player, I was
Hi.
just thinking these things and I was
Nice
like,
to meet you.
oh, maybe
Hi,
there's a
I'm
connection there.
Gunsa, and your name is? Your name is...
Okay, so you said there's something on the what? Sorry.
There's something on the altar.
Yeah.
Love that.
Without getting closer, we don't know.
And there's something on the little, like, essentially book stand in front of that high chair.
let's take a look.
Yeah, how many chairs are there too? Just
There are 7.
So that means the sigil has 7 points.
Yes, it does. Let me zoom in so you guys can see this without seeing any spoilers. Ta-da!
Oh, that's a sigil?
Yeah.
Can you send that in the chat?
Pretty cool.
I can do my damnedest.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
What do
You
you
good,
want?
dog? What are you laughing at?
Just a kid at work, I remember he was drawing pentagrams, and I was like, bro, what?
What?
Well, he thought he was. He was actually drawing the Star of Nation.
as usually happens. Yeah. I'm gonna draw a pentagram. Hate to break it to you, but that is not a pentagram.
Good try. Come again next year. Damn. Okay.
Shalom Shabbat, my son.
Anyway.
Damn.
Alright, I just sent you guys the thing.
Okay, thank you.
The thing.
It's like, what are you doing?
Alright.
Now,
Okay.
if I zoom in enough, I can see what's on the page.
Oh!
Zoom in, enhance! Zoom in, enhance!
You guys!
There's no.
You fucked up!
There's no way for me to see it.
Okay, so there's 7 chairs. Sildril has 7 points. That's why I want to ask, because I want to see if
Yes.
there's correlation. So then we have a thing on the altar and a thing on the book stand. What is closer to us, the book stand or the altar?
So there's you. There's the altar. There's the chair with the stand. And then there's chair, chair, chair. Like that.
Let's take a look at the altar.
Cool?
So there's 2 starting points.
Mm-hmm.
They hit a bunch of other points, and it seems like they end in the centerpiece above here.
Could be, that's where
Or
the
maybe it's reversed, and that's the starting point, and it goes down, across, up, and out.
This reminds me of one of those Resident Evil puzzles where you just have to turn it the right way and it actually it makes a
yeah.
picture and you're like, it's
those are
the
so
shadow
cool.
puzzles.
Yeah.
I wish
7.
those would translate to TTRPG because those are so
It's like, no way.
You'd have to actually like
You'd have to
the
like to
physical
actually
thing.
have the shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be like, here's your spotlight, now go.
Maybe one day.
Yeah,
Maybe
right?
one day.
Okay.
Okay. You guys head over to the altar and you do see a very long obsidian jagged ritual knife, very bloodstained. And you do see on the altar as well, there is remnants of many times over dried blood.
Okay, so that's all that's on there, though, is the
That
knife.
is on there, yes.
Is the knife a similar shape to the amber knife we had found?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe let's I'll pick up the knife, and it's like a ritual knife.
Oh, nothing happens, unlike last time.
I'll bring it with.
The brazier is next to you, and you do see more detailed of some more details of those wispy soul-like carvings on the side. They appear to be horrified in terror, but you do see remnants of things that have been burned in there to light a flame in there.
Okay. And then there's a book or something on the...
There is on the book stand.
Can I look at it?
You guys walk on past. You see it is an unfinished tome, bound together in a patchwork black leather, the image of a very spiky dragon tail wrapping around a corner of the cover and down the spine. But it doesn't have a title.
How many tomes are upstairs? How many tomes are in that room?
In that one, 2.
Okay. So there's 2, and then this would be 3, and then the grimoire we found.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can look inside
Let's take a
should
look.
you choose.
Yeah. Is there for like in the front being like, this is written by the Walkers? Heart.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
How long do you guys spend looking through this?
I think because it's uncomfortable to be in this room, that it would be more of a general information thing.
Absolutely.
And bring it with us, look at it more later.
You see it's a handwritten manuscript, for one. And you guys, having been given something written by Lady Fiona Walker, know that it's her handwriting. And as you scroll through it, you see introductions and teachings about the dark powers, claiming them to be ancients, surpassing Strahd, Barovia, maybe even the domains. And there's a very common theme as you take a look that she believes them to be the owners and weavers of fate and destiny within the domains, and that they control everything.
Okay.
And you go further on and you see references to entities like Mother Night, the Morning Lord. There appears to be no mention of the Raven Queen, though you haven't read it cover to cover.
Sure.
You also see further on that there are more personal testaments from Lady Fiona about her communications with the dark powers. You see something about prophecy, which rings a bell to you. And then further on, you see detailed drawings of these shadow-like beings all of you don't even have to roll for this. Remember being attacked by beings like these. Those shadows that had attacked you on your way in to Barovia and a little bit inside.
Right.
You see them clear as day. You remember them like it was yesterday, and it wasn't really that long ago anyway.
Can I specifically look at since he says unfinished, what she last wrote?
What she last wrote.
And that'll be the last thing I want to look at here, because I want to get the fuck out of here.
It wasn't written chronologically.
Okay.
But sort of towards the end, more towards the blank pages, you see almost instructions on sacrifices and rites to the Dark Powers. And one that you see is someone chained above the altar and someone chained on the altar. It's sort of like a this or that. And swirling shadows entering and dispersing from this body.
Okay. Don't like that.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else of note in this room.
No, there was.
Let's see. Moment. Just gonna take another look. Those are the big things. Everything else appears to be tools and, chair cushions.
Was there a chalice?
Chalice.
Yeah.
I thought you said something was resting somewhere.
You had something resting on the altar, something resting on the book stand, which you found both.
The knife and this. Just one more quick sweep, look around for anything.
Want to do another investigation check, everybody,
Sure.
before we
Sounds
get out
like
of
we
here?
Can I investigate the sigil on the ground?
Yes.
Also, does the mirror look the same from this side than it did on the other?
In terms of
Like when we walked through it.
Oh, no, you can still see the other one.
No, right, but when we walked through it, does it look like a mirror front in here as well? Okay, just curious.
10.
11.
13.
13. You see on the ground that this has been sort of carved in again and again and again. It's something that has blood, dried blood coming through it, but it doesn't appear to be active at all. And then with those rolls, not really too much. Yeah.
So, in the journal that Lady Fiona Walker had, did it give any inkling on what would happen if we filled this sigil with blood?
You filled it with blood?
Right.
It's less
Through
that,
the lines?
Yeah, it's less that it needs to be filled, and it's more that you see that it needs to be there for all of these rituals to occur. It is in every single drawing and diagram. This is something that clearly, for some reason, has to be here in order for these things to take effect, whatever they are.
Interesting. Okay.
Are you flipping through it more?
Yeah.
You
Seems like important.
You do see in one of the diagrams, more towards the beginning, almost like a blueprint of the altar itself, and you see a block chunk of the center raised, and not arrows necessarily, but there is emphasis put towards the center.
Can we go try to pull up on the altar?
Pull up on the altar, raise the entire thing.
Raise the piece that
Piece.
Yeah.
You do see that there is a very ornate square-like detail, but there's nowhere to grab your fingers to be able to lift this up.
We got rope. Can we just start?
What you doing?
It's like a flat surface. There's nowhere it could adhere.
Oh. There's some way to raise a piece of this altar so it goes up.
Gotta be the places on these braziers that look lit.
Maybe.
When do you ask?
It's part of this, like, blueprint. It looks like they made the altar. This part comes up. Maybe there's something inside we need.
Can I re-examine the knife and look for anything peculiar about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll. Just roll an insight for that.
It's a 20 total.
20? Okay. There's definitely a reason this is here. Could be used for multiple things. It's a little bit too light for something that is made, entirely of some kind of stone. But one side of it appears to be coated with blood more than the other, as if it had been like less of this and more of like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Any thoughts on what she was doing here?
Sacrificing
for people for some rituals, yeah.
Could be maybe something they're converting more people into undead.
Maybe it's an offering for the dark powers. Maybe it's those 5 dark powers.
Definitely in
One for each
exchange
seed.
for something.
Maybe that's what gives her power. You give blood and life to the dark powers and they make you young-ish.
Could be.
Like taking their life?
And giving it to you, maybe? I don't know.
There definitely
exchanging it.
There definitely is something about that. We can talk about it more later, because I don't know how long we should hang around in this kind of space.
Can I just a minute? Can I investigate the actual altar and see if there's anything like marking the sides or back or anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, got 4 dice. 19.
19.
Which
Really nice.
no bonus because I'm not smart.
The edges of it are stained with blood almost in a painting-like way. Like, it's not like it fell, it's like a sweep of blood, a sweep of blood, a sweep of blood, a sweep of blood.
Do you want to try lighting some of these places in the brazier and see if that does it?
Yeah, we can try.
Because you said there were lights in here, right?
Yeah, so there's some sconces lit in here, and then there's a giant unlit brazier kind of on the floor in front of the altar.
Okay, I'm just gonna try, like, lighting. You said in the carvings of the faces and stuff, it looked like there are different spots for fire?
No,
Or-
they're just sort of decorations.
Okay.
It's like a fire pit.
Okay, so then it would just be lighting the actual brazier itself. Like, fireball the brazier.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It and then flickers just a little bit, and the shadows in the room elongate,
I really don't like that.
and you hear the tiniest bit of like a low wail, and you're not sure if it's the creaking of the very old house or something eerie, but it's thank you, but it's a little too eerie for comfort. And one of these embers kind of flows out from it and lands on the altar, and there's a bit of a red glow from one of these streaks, and then it
Fire on the altar?
Let's try it. We're only going to be here maybe once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's leave no stone unturned.
We put the torch on the altar?
He puts the torch on that.
Are you resting it? Gotcha. So, you see more shadows light up the room as your torchlight is flickering, and the streaks of blood start to glow, but it's a little bit too dim. But you do start to hear a little bit of a mechanism happening.
Maybe this is the opposite of the other room. We needed total darkness there, but here we need like complete light. Do I have the light cantrip?
Do you have the light cantrip?
Let's find out.
I do!
Nice!
I have Sacred Flame as well, but yeah, so he'll just like start touching shit. Light.
Absolutely.
Light.
It
No,
creates
is it concentration?
No.
Nope.
I was gonna say, I think one would do because it's like 60 feet, right?
Something like that.
Can we just get blinded?
20 feet of bright and 20 feet of dim.
It creates shadows until there are no more shadows left to be had, and this entire place is lit. And
eyes start leaking a little.
The blood on the altar glows, and you hear a mechanism, and that square on the inside starts to rise up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It goes in the square hole.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's a little space reveal.
A space?
Space?
Look
Or
inside.
like something.
Oh, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can put something in there.
Or there's just an opening we can look into.
Look in.
I don't like this.
3 more ritual knives.
Turbo poison.
The bone.
Oh, it's
Oh,
the
it's the
bone!
Hey.
Damn, you imagine if we were
There
like
are
eight-
bones.
Oh, there are bones.
How many bones?
How many bones?
Fun.
1,
Many.
2,
Many bones.
We
3.
see
Take
like-
the time to
Count them.
count them
You
out.
see like a
count them?
female hip bone.
Where's the pelvis?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys see.
Where's
you
the
guys
pussy
see a
bone?
skull.
Where's the clitoris bone? Do we find the clitoris? Do we find the
Did we
clitoris?
find the clitoris? No.
I'm gonna start a government agencies whose entire goal is to find the clitoris, gentlemen.
We will find it. But I don't remember what number I said on
29.
We're gonna go with
It
it.
was
We're gonna go
26 or
with
29.
29.
Yeah.
We'll go with 1.
You guys find 28.
Oh no.
We need 1 more.
Okay. Do these ones look feminoid?
Dean has the last one.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to roll medicine to determine a possible gender of these bones.
I don't think I.
15.
15. Different from the ones upstairs, leading to you to believe these might have been feminine in life. They are so old, though.
Might have been feminine.
Well, let's keep these separate from the other ones. But the other ones are in the lead box,
Mm-hmm.
so that's good. Let's take out like.
Well, fuck. Maybe that has to be what Rahadin took then.
Maybe.
The key.
But it was a small pouch.
I kind of ground it up.
Well, I mean,
Small.
if they had already ground it up, we couldn't have succeeded.
It's
anyway.
hard to tell what's missing
Yeah.
because you don't know what's missing.
I was gonna
until
say,
you
but
put them
Could
in
be
there.
Father
could just
Lucian
be a
would
small
know.
bone.
Father Lucian would probably know which one was missing.
Yeah.
If anyhow.
Can we search through the brazier see if they maybe threw it in here?
Absolutely. It's mostly ash at this point. You don't see anything of note.
That was, I
He
think,
probably just rolled it up into a joint and just
yeah,
smoked
smoked
it.
it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The key.
Magical saint bones.
Shared it with Strahd.
That Saint Kush.
Oh my god. Fuck.
I think there was still one more room we had to look at.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
continuing down.
And we haven't looked at anything on the main floor yet.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's good. You know, we found most of them.
That we know of, yeah.
Maybe Milovac has one.
Could be, or
Maybe is that other kid who told me Vash?
I doubt it.
I don't know.
well, let's keep looking.
Let's keep looking. Let's see what we can find.
Yeah.
Alright. Where do you go?
Back out the mirror door,
Uh-huh.
and then probably to the stairs.
That go down?
Keep going down.
Let's see. The stairs that keep going what, sorry?
So you said in the mirror room, the first one, that there was another part
Stairwell.
where stairs going down.
Yeah, from the middle floor. So, like, those stairs lead to this level. So you can go back up, or you can
Oh, I
go
thought
back
you had
up.
said that
Yeah,
there were more
definitely,
stairs
definitely
going down.
interpreted it that
Yeah,
way.
sorry. No.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
They
so
can
there's
go-
nowhere else for us to go
You-
right now.
Not
That
lower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not in the one mirror room or mirror room 2. Seems like we're all cleared out. So.
Back up.
We'll
Alright, very cool.
He's been good all night.
ruin that.
Hasn't he been good?
Yeah.
It's been okay. He only attacked my feet once.
So you guys come up these stairs and you actually enter like a servant's closet.
Okay.
Yeah. Head on out of there.
Yeah.
Great. Very cool.
Shouldn't the stairs have led up to the other room?
To where we just were.
Yeah.
Did you go up the spiral stairs or did you go up the straight stairs?
Oh, so there are two sets of stairs,
There are
Okay.
but
two
they're
sets
both
of
going
stairs.
up.
Okay.
Go up the
Yes.
new set of stairs.
Okay.
You up the new
We
set.
figured
okay.
it out.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what we're.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
There were 2 sets of stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go
New
up,
stairs.
go up the new stairs.
New stairs. Okay, very cool. You guys enter the servant's closet.
Mm-hmm.
You walk out of there. There's a servant's bedroom.
Okay.
No one's in it.
And is there anything that looks worthy of investigating?
There's a chest and some empty beds, and then there's a door on the wall to your left.
Yeah, I think it's worth checking out just because this place was so hidden.
Sure, go for it.
Run his shit.
Yeah. Ransack it.
13.
9.
Jeez, I can't even tell. So
13, 9, and...
6.
Okay. So, you guys look around. You see some paper with a list of very mundane items, tasks written on it. You get a couple, what would equate to some gold pieces, 6 silver pieces. You see a map of the house and the city, just very normal, nothing culty revealed.
Does the map of the house have these extra rooms that we're finding on it, though?
Like the ones downstairs?
Like the ones that we are in right now, and then like the mirror room and things like that? Like,
Nothing downstairs.
okay.
Yeah, other than just, it's a cellar. Yep.
So it's not a map that contains
And
the
you find
secrets of the
some
who.
personal belongings, but
Any,
nothing worth your while as adventurers.
any names on any of the personal items? So nothing else, though.
No.
Cute.
Basically, nothing useful here, yeah.
And then you said
There's a chest.
there was a chest, but that's the personal stuff?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's personal items.
Okay, and then and there was a door. Is that correct?
There's a door to the left.
Door.
You guys walk through the door, and you come upon the parlor again,
Okay.
where you had sat down with Lady Fiona, where this party had been only hours ago. And across from you,
Oh boy.
in one of the armchairs, almost directly facing you, as if you had been expected, sitting cross-legged is a young person, humanoid, with a ram's horn skull half mask over his face, a sigil adorning it in front.
Similar sigil too?
Her clasp.
No, but definitely magical.
Does it look like the druids we had run into with the horn masks and...
It's similar,
Okay.
but it's also just an animal skull. And he looks at you, turns his head. Hello.
So
I
nice.
didn't expect my house to be invaded tonight.
Your house.
It seems no one in the city has allowed you the courtesy of diplomacy. If you'll allow it, I'd like to have a word with you. Outlaw to outlaw. And that's where we're gonna take our break. A little bit later break than usual tonight, but
What's going on right
This is
now?
the other Vakta son.
What the fuck?
we're gonna come back in about 15. Do not go away.
Okay.
We're gonna figure out who the fuck this guy
Who
is.
the fuck is this fucker?
And we'll see you in a little bit. Get some snacks. Bye.
Okay, see you
Next, we'll be back.
15. Xbox Live.
That's what it says.
I
on
renamed the buttons because I had to redo the buttons.
Oh.
We have, hi, Xbox Live, BRB Right Back, BAK, Xbox Live, and G2G.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, we are back, so.
Hi! Hello! Welcome back!
Bit of a delay, but
Welcome
we
back.
What did everyone do on break?
Made some coffee.
Coffee.
Took a shot, yeah.
took a shot,
Let out the dog.
took
Let
doggy
the
out,
dogs out.
Caught up.
went potty.
Yeah, chatted a little bit. Went potty.
I guess, yeah.
That's
Well,
good.
people gotta pee, man. People gotta pee.
Yeah, visit the potty zone.
Biological beings got a biological being.
Exactly. Biologics.
Even
Watch
the
the-
non-human biologics.
Watch the government admit that we have aliens.
They're only doing that because they're covering something else up. And they're like, you know what? Inflation's real high. Groceries are $50.
I know, but look, give them aliens!
Yeah, it's a fucking meme of Mulder and Scully like,
Do you
ooh.
guys think there's actually aliens?
Mathematically, I would think it has to be.
Like, I feel like it could be true, and like I am like very much like not against the idea, but I think them admitting it this way, I'm like,
What the fuck did you guys do?
yeah, like I'm like, this doesn't seem right.
Which one of your agencies got caught selling child porn,
It's-
okay?
Oh my
God.
All of them.
Every single one, actually.
It's one of those things where it's like, I think it's like they dose the truth, as well as like, you know, when people do whistleblow and stuff, they're like, oh, but they're crazy because of all this, and it's like,
Who knows?
but
From my understanding, the guy that testified hadn't actually seen it. He'd only talked to people who had seen it. So it's like, all right, guys, we got Jim. He's a fucking gullible guy. I'm gonna tell him I dragged the body out, okay? You tell him you dissected it.
Biologics.
Yeah.
Biological-
As he's walking in on his first day, they're dragging one of their own coworkers across.
It's just a body in a fucking suit. Like, no, you can't see. No, 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 no. Get him, drag him. It's like, all right, we tricked him real bad. I'm like, oh shit, he's going into testifying in front of Congress, guys. Man, the boss is gonna find out.
regardless of whatever is occurring, I think it'd be very.
Our stream gets shut down. When you start getting text messages,
We're not,
shut the fuck
we're
up.
not streaming on Twitter.
I think
Oh, you
we'd
mean
be
X?
remiss.
No, I don't mean X, just like I don't mean Willis,
Willis
Tower.
I'm with you on that.
Local Joskin, local word.
It's the whole thing of, I think we'd be remiss to believe that in the very vast expanse of all our universes that we are the only living things.
Right, yeah.
Agreed.
It's just so big, like the chances of no other creatures pulling themselves out of another primordial stew.
So, aliens, if you see us, send us a like, send us a subscribe.
Yeah,
give
come
us
down,
some sweet
say-
alien tech, and
say
maybe
hey.
we'll quit our jobs.
Yeah. Give
Sorry.
me some sweet alien liquor.
Philmac 2021 says, hello there, I'm down 3 cups of coffee and it's not even 10 a.m. yet, so I hope you all are doing better than I am. Holy.
Woo!
Conspiracy Cleric Club? Yes, we have all the conspiracies.
Is that our party name?
No, it is still.
It's a bunch of C's, you got some
No,
alliteration.
it is nothing so
The
far.
Conspiracy Cox Club?
No.
I like the cream.
No!
It's just got such a rang.
Some raz. Some
Yeah,
razzle
like
dazzle.
The heroes of
razzle-dazzle.
Barovia.
The cream team! Strahd just got creamed.
I hate it so much. I cannot explain to you how much everything in my body goes. Yeah. No.
Alright.
Ugh, you guys.
Party pooper.
Get damn straight. I don't want to be part of the cream team. Sorry.
Wow. Alright.
Chaos just quit. Somebody else comes along. Hey, I would love to join the cream team.
Hi, I'm Creamos.
Cremos.
We good? Yeah?
I'm out.
So we
What's
found
happening?
a creepy guy in a mask.
Yeah.
Creamy clerics.
Good luck role playing this after that conversation.
His house.
Yeah,
Well,
his house. It's our house now.
Of
We've got the deed.
Lord.
Boy,
Yeah,
don't act like we're about to not slit your throat. What are you talking about?
We found a fancy ass knife with your name on it.
Alright. But yeah. He's sitting cross-legged across from you and says that he would like a word with you, outlaw to outlaw. And he gestures for you to sit.
Sorry, to clarify, what room are we in right now?
You're in the parlor.
The room we
The,
initially got attacked in.
So you have the den over there. The parlor stretches to the dining room, which is where you guys were kind of all mingling / having wine.
Yeah, so that was like where we first walked into the
outside
house.
the den. Exactly.
The den is where we got
Did we?
Yes.
Did we recognize him? Have we seen him here today?
Or heard his voice before.
Neither.
We just know he kind of has a similar-ish appearance to the druids we
Yeah, and he says outlaw, so he might not just fucking be from the town. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe Lady Walker stole this fucking mansion from him.
Can I insight check him?
Absolutely. It's hard. You can do it at disadvantage because he's wearing a half mask.
It's gonna
That's a 7.
Okay.
flat out. No, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
And then I'll-
you're good. It is very hard to tell. His stature, and the way that he is holding himself appears to... He is confident in the things he says. He's not meek in any regard, but...
Sorry, don't remember meeting you. What'd you say your name is?
He adjusts himself and goes to grab his half mask off, and he does. And the person that you see he is tall and slim, very just dour in appearance. He has...
Did you see that?
Yeah,
doing?
he just went to go.
Like bite your hand. He like missed until
This
you.
is why there are no orange cats. You know what? They should have all been orange.
I was
Based
telling
on
you,
what
you
happened.
knew I was gonna kill him. You could have just had them all be orange cats.
Good kitty.
A Garfield
See?
massacre.
Very happy.
Here comes a bite. There
No,
it is.
it's a kitty hug.
He went to bite. That was definitely a bite.
That was a hug. Look, he's being very sweet.
I've got the hair.
Okay.
So
He pulls off his mask, and you see he has this dark curly hair that's swept off to one side, going down to about his chin, and very void-like eyes. Dark as can be. His skin, even in this dim light, is like death. Everything about him reads cold. But he is dressed very well. He's got this black vest and has sort of like a tiny scale-like pattern, and it's tailored very well to fit him, as well as his pants. He's got this deep red cravat. He has these very well-made black leather boots, some pouches actually attached to them and at his hip. And his shirt is rolled up to a 3/4, and you can see nothing of note in terms of the markings. He has no tattoo, he has no brand, he has no nothing. And now especially you see that he is very young, in his early 20s. But he pulls this off.
Is he armed?
Not that you can see.
I've only seen you once. We have not met.
you've
Does he
seen us.
look like the guy who we saw in the alley after we killed Extranti? That's Extranti?
It absolutely could be. It's a pretty good match.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to talk about?
Yeah.
Sit.
Last time I sat down, a bunch of people tried to attack me. I'll stand respectfully.
I don't know how much my word is worth, but no one will attack you. As I've said, no one seems to have offered you true diplomacy. I intend to change that.
Great. I will stand regardless.
You'll have to forgive us. We've had a lot of people lie to us recently.
I understand.
Are you a Walker?
Yes,
One of the sons.
the youngest.
Name?
Carl.
Oh, come on. Okay.
And you're an outlaw.
It's a light way to put it.
Didn't agree with your mother's teachings?
I never engaged in my mother's teachings.
What about the kid upstairs? What do you know about her?
You see him actually kind of look around the room for a little bit. His eyes flick to corners.
What kid?
Insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Go
with the
for it.
eye
I'll
flicking.
do the same.
17.
16.
15.
15.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, all of you can see it's definitely uncomfortable and unwelcome and unexpected for you to ask. And the look appears more out of insecurity.
The girl upstairs, who we believe is probably your younger sister, who's been locked in a room for fucking who knows how long, and piss and shit?
Oh, do you know why?
No.
She crazy?
We'd love to know.
Part of the reason why I'm asking you is I want to know how I can help her.
There is no helping her.
Cool.
Try me. What's wrong?
Her mind was turned by the Baron's... I can't even think of a word for him. Evil son, Victor Volakovich.
I thought it was Volakovich, but I was like, that's not the Baron's
The
name.
Baron has a son. Why didn't we find him too?
I want to find him as well.
Oh, so he didn't die in the fire?
The night we attacked, we only found the wife and the Baron.
You're a Dominionist.
I'm the Dominionist.
Oh, very cool.
That is how I managed to not be estranged from my family. If I was not to engage in whatever my mother engaged in, there was another way that I could see that Vallaki had the future it deserves. And that was this. And we've been successful. So far.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
What do you know about your mother?
I know that she dabbled in things she didn't understand. I know that they were dark things.
You're gonna need to be more specific.
I will.
Oh, okay. He said he will. We'll just give him a second, right?
Mother believed that there were powers that exist in this land that are even more ancient than Strahd, that control the fate and destiny of all the domains. I don't really know what she meant by all the domains, but she believes to not follow them, and their teachings was to go against fate and therefore to go against yourself, and that anyone who was a disservice to fate should not remain alive.
Wow.
And how do you know somebody's a disservice to fate?
I suppose the dark powers tell you.
Oh, yeah, super trustworthy.
Yeah, sounds like a
Okay.
little shit to me.
Yeah.
I would agree. And now considering that she is dead, I can say it freely. But there's still one thing that remains. My family has been loyal to Strahd since, well,
400 years ago?
and maybe more.
Wow, okay.
And the truth is, I don't see why we shouldn't continue to be. But not in the way she did it, and unfortunately the last thing that stands in the way of Valaki's true happiness is you.
See, now last
Very
time we had
hard
this kind
sell,
of conversation,
It went real bad for that person real quick.
I don't mean it personally. What I mean is you're opposed to the devil, and well, the devil seeks this town too.
Okay.
Sure.
You're pretty brave for saying that.
So you want, you agree with your mother, and you want to give the devil access to the town.
I don't see why we shouldn't. He's been nothing but inactive in Vallaki for
Because of
decades.
the bones. Because of the bones.
she kind of like looks at him and goes, no one knows about that.
It doesn't fucking matter right now. We need to find the bones.
The bones have kept him away.
Yeah.
That
So
doesn't mean
He can't do anything if the bones are here. So
no
it's
threat to him.
I'm confused. If you agree with your mother about serving Strahd, why are you a Dominionist?
No, he doesn't agree with his mother about Strahd. He's afraid of Strahd. So he's trying to appease Strahd.
I am not afraid of the devil. What I am afraid of is continuing to see my town ravaged by dictators.
Including him.
Wait.
and your mom.
Strahd has been the most gracious host out of all of them. You have not seen what we have seen.
What makes you so different from a dictator?
I don't intend to be one.
Well, you did kill a bunch of people to get your rule, right?
You're no different.
Means to an end.
Yeah, it always starts like that. You know,
It always
I'm
is.
just killing them so I can take power. Once all the blood is washed off, I'm
Tell
going to
me,
be
have
so
you
nice.
seen dozens of men lashed in the street for simply not smiling? Have you
Yeah.
seen people dragged by
Yeah.
carriages until
their bones break.
Not that one
That's
specifically.
pretty grim. But
Seen children put in stocks and hit with rocks until they
And
probably
killed.
died. Yeah.
You've got.
Have you seen loved ones ripped from arms, trapped and never able to be seen again, thrown to the wolves, ripped to pieces, simply for not aligning with the Baron's frivolity?
I hear where you're coming from, but you're missing the big picture here. That you are willing to continue making those kinds of sacrifices to keep Strahd happy. Because Strahd is no different than the Baron in terms of he will kill whoever he wants for whatever reason he wants. As long as you align with him and keep him happy, you'll be safe. So tell me, what's the difference between the Baron being a dictator and Strahd being one? You've just been kept safe because you're here and those bones, and you think that Strahd's just somehow gonna honor? No, he was gonna break in here as soon as we don't put those fucking things back and probably murder whoever didn't align with him.
And what would bring my city more peace?
him
It's
not having
death.
access to this place, him dying.
What would he do?
Carl.
If he doesn't have access here, he can't do anything.
Carl.
Like for the last 100 years, when no
No,
monsters
tell
have come
me,
in.
what do you believe Strahd to do if he has access to Valaki?
The same thing he did to Barovia, where he
Burn it
killed
down.
people.
He's
Simply because they got in his way. If I intend to step back
You're
and
all-
let him in.
We're all in his way. This is his playground. We're toys for him to break.
You knew what we were here to do. What was your plan when you were to talk to us? How did you envision this going?
I wanted to know where you stood and how much of an obstacle you would be.
Congratulations.
Very big obstacle, anti-Strahd, yeah.
Not only are we an obstacle, we're the end.
Oh, okay, well.
This is where it stops.
Strahd can't stay here. If you really want peace for your people, he has to go.
And he will continue to torment us with attack after attack.
That's why he needs to die. You don't bend the knee to somebody just because they have more power than one dictator.
What is it that Strahd could so want here? I have scoured every inch of this town, every inch of the city. There is nothing powerful enough here for him to even bother.
Well, we know personally what he's gone after people we know and care about.
He's after something.
He's going to attack everyone like he constantly does.
And he will win.
If you just let him, yeah, I mean, sure, just open your door, say, come get me.
If letting him is enough to keep my people at
the people
least
you've
not
already
terrorized by a tyrant.
I get it.
Oh, you've already
What?
killed a bunch of your people.
He's a bootlicker.
Mm-hmm. No, we picked that up.
Listen,
It couldn't be further from the truth. I just want to see my town away from terror.
Yeah, all we see you doing is bending over.
no, all I see is that we actually agree, but the means to peace we see is different. If Strahd were no longer, everything here would be better. Not just Valaki, Barovia, Kresk, any other town in between.
And you think you have a chance?
I don't know, but I'm sure as hell
Like
gonna
that, yeah.
try.
I cannot run my city on I don't know.
What makes you think this is your city?
Who else?
I mean, you
So,
grew up
and
here.
so that makes it belong to you?
By inheritance, yes.
Inheritance. Okay.
Because the Baron's gone.
But technically,
there's-
no. The Baron's son would inherit it, right? I mean, the Baron's son, you tried to usurp the Baron, you killed him, but then ownership would go to his son. Standard property
You
rights.
do not want Victor
Oh,
Volokovich.
no, I don't want either of you to have it. He seems evil and you seem accepting.
Then tell me. What would you do?
Find the bones, put them back, make sure the city can't be invaded for another
another
100
100
years.
Go try to kill Strahd.
Kick Strahd's ass.
And if we fail, then you can do whatever the fuck you want with Valaki and
Yeah, I mean,
and
once we're gone, it's not, you
I'm
know...
afraid you'll fail from the start.
No,
we haven't yet.
because we're strong.
Well, you're afraid of everything. You don't have a backbone to fight your
You
mom,
won't
and you don't have the
find-
backbone to fight Strahd.
You know, my brother has a point.
Well, hold on.
You want to run a town with your tail between your legs.
We won't find what, because there is some stuff we're missing here. We won't
Yeah.
find what.
You won't find the bones here. You found... what, exactly? Have you found them? The bones?
Maybe,
My insight?
of course.
Okay.
Should I roll
If you're deceiving him.
I mean,
I said
maybe.
maybe,
It's
so-
not really
So,
persuasion.
Or persuasion?
probably a persuasion. Yeah, so I'll say persuasion. I guess it's the
I feel like I guess it's kind of a lie.
a 10.
A 10. He looks at you. Maybe.
And so, I ask you again, what do you know of the bones?
I know.
If you know that we haven't found anything, then what do you know of them?
I know that no matter how hard you look in the city, you won't find them all.
Then where
Because one has already left.
The key.
where is it?
Rahadin took it.
Exactly where it was supposed to go. To the castle. You can put those bones down in any order, in any way you like, exactly where they should be, but there will be one gone. He's coming whether you like it or not.
So then why even have the conversation with us? And can I insight him when he says the bones have already gone to the castle?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I'd like to do the same if that's okay.
Yeah.
17.
I won't because I do believe that is what she thinks.
22.
He's absolutely telling the truth. Because I intend to prepare the city for him, and if that means I have to remove you, I will. And I want to give you the chance to leave peacefully.
Hey, actually, listen. If he's telling the truth about the bones, and we currently don't have a way of restoring Velaki against him, so maybe let him do his thing, and we go kill him anyway, and then they'll be free in the end anyway. I don't see the point in disrupting more.
Well, to me, he's just another Fiona.
I will never be like my mother.
Really?
You didn't stop her from doing anything, so you just want to be like
Explain to me the difference, because frankly, I can't fucking tell.
What's the point if we just leave them in ruin with no leader at all? I don't want to play devil's advocate here, but I can see the logic of trying to keep Strahd happy for now. That's not going to stop what we need to do.
It might. What if Strahd tells him, you have to kill them, otherwise I'm going to destroy the city?
And we'll be
Yeah.
gone
Then-
already.
Well, no, then they'll try to track us down.
He said he wants to be an obstacle if we're going to try and
He said
stop
he'll
Strahd.
remove us,
Remove.
If we're an obstacle.
right?
Yes.
You can certainly try.
But my point is also, like, the last thing we wanted to do here was restore those bones, and if that chance left with Rahadin, then we have no purpose here anymore. There's no restoring, there's no way we're getting that back in the next 2 days.
That's
So that
not
means Strahd has to go. What? So you're gonna go break into Ravenloft?
Yeah, we can't stop him. We can't stop him now.
So we need to go other places, get what we need to get, what we know we need to get, and we need to go and we need to kill him because the 100-year option is off the table at this point.
Basically.
So let them play their diplomacy game and keep their people safe. The same thing's gonna happen either way. The only difference is we leave them without somebody who cares about them.
Well, yeah.
It could be someone else, couldn't it?
Who?
Well, we should not say any names in case he tries to go kill them.
Fair enough. I'm saying, if this is really the situation, I kind of understand making a deal with the devil. But if the devil is removed off the table, then they'll be okay. Then we can fix this.
Sure.
I don't like it.
No, don't like it, but hey. He did what he did. He'll have to live with that choice. If monsters roam the streets, that's something he'll have to live with. Maybe they won't. Maybe the devil will keep his word.
What's your plan for Velaki, assuming when we leave?
Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't had much time to think about this. It's been hours since my mother is dead. And so I need to know, well, what she knew before I can make an accurate decision.
So you have to talk to Strahd about whatever their deal was?
I do not think I will be talking to Strahd. I'm sure it will be many levels below him, but yes.
And what if he asks of you what he asked of your mother? Whatever she had to give up, whatever she had to turn into.
That strikes a chord with him, you see.
it wouldn't matter. I've already been turned.
What are you exactly?
I'm not a vampire, if that's what you're asking.
So then what are you?
There's really no name. But I have properties of undeath without certain consequences, and if I die, I'm mortal. The sun hurts. And don't need certain things to live. And I feel dead. And I hunger in a different way.
What kind of way? What does that mean?
I need to live on certain things, not blood.
Meat?
No. Others do, not me. It's hard to describe. It's
Try.
like I need energy.
Like their essence.
Yes.
You need life force.
So how do you get that? Just curious.
There's lots of ways to get essence.
Yeah. Do you take it from humans?
Yeah.
I try not to.
What's this mean to you? And he pulls out the ritual dagger. What's this mean to you?
Where did you get that?
I asked you a question.
Where did you find that?
You answer first.
I've never seen it before, but I need to know.
What does this mean to you?
I don't know. I need to know where it came from before I can guess.
You seem like you want to say something.
Is there blood on that?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Maybe. What's it mean to you?
It doesn't mean anything. It scares me.
Yeah? So what if there was blood on it? Would that scare you more?
Did you find it downstairs?
If there was blood on it, would that scare you more?
It wouldn't scare me if it wouldn't.
What does this mean to you? And he kind of cuts himself.
Oh, Lance, don't cut yourself with a random fucking...
Wow, you just got like 7 diseases.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You don't need to do that.
Is that how you all got your longevity and undeath?
I assume so.
Killed
It
some
was-
people for it? You would be a great mayor.
Is that what she does? Down there?
Yeah. It is. And what they've done to countless children, too, without families, without homes. They mark them as viable or not, and then they sacrifice them.
No.
Does the Wachter House support the orphanage?
We've given them funding when they need it.
Yeah? When they need it? Or when they're desperate?
Or
One and the same.
maybe a trade for a child.
No,
You-
the only other child I've seen in this place is my sister.
Hmm.
You may not have seen it, but
taking
it
good
still
care of her.
happened.
No, I wouldn't put it past her to take adults, but not children. Never children.
Unless what?
So what?
Unless you needed it?
Or unless
Unless-
Strahd needed it.
Unless it was a means to an end?
You seem to be pretty okay with the means to the end idea.
When those means justify taking away a tyrant who has
Sure.
killed and tortured dozens, maybe hundreds, I don't know. It goes back as long as my family line does. Our lines have been at war for decades, for centuries.
So, my point being is, when the means continues to grow and get worse, and you are faced with questions like, are you going to kill a child to get what you need? Is that something you're prepared to do? Because that's what you're aligning yourself with.
Show me.
Well, we just have to ask ourselves. If Strahd says, kill the kids in the orphanage,
I need them. Are you gonna do it to keep him happy?
he would never do that. He's not a tyrant. He's not evil. He doesn't
Everybody
hurt
roll
people.
persuasions at advantage, please.
Nat natural 20.
Natural 20. Double baby! Give us that triple.
I got a 19 natural, 23 total.
That's a 25 total.
It's
Hell yeah, boys!
Wow, you
The
guys.
dice gods.
Eat shit, you stupid motherfucker!
You actually see him. There's a little glint of a tear, and he. Show me. Show me what you found.
You do realize it's really hard for us to trust you.
Yeah. Why should we?
No, I don't mind. It seems
No,
like
I'm
it seems
fine.
like it's really uncomfortable for him, so I want him to be uncomfortable.
I'm fine with you knowing what you need to know if that's gonna help you go on the right path, because swear to any and all gods, preferably neutral or good, that we're only trying to help you people here. And you're walking right back into the same situation you were just in, and so if you need to see that to understand it, then let's fucking go. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Down the stairs.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Chop chop, son.
But you first.
You guys head back downstairs. You can go through the servants' closet. That's the quickest way.
Good deal.
And you walk down there, and you see the mirror. The mirror is reflecting the way it had before you. The sconces are lit again.
We'll go through the whole rigmarole.
You go through the process, and up lights the mirror. And you see him visibly taken aback. It appears he is telling the complete truth when he did not associate himself with what his mother was doing and had no idea.
This is just a portion of what she did to try to keep Strahd happy. She wrote a whole book on it.
Yeah.
What makes you think this is the end of it? You think the stuff that...
Where's the book?
We have it.
You're not getting it.
You can look at it.
No.
Hold it.
Why are we giving him the book?
No, I'm holding it. He's not touching it.
And he looks at it, and do you open it to anything particular?
What do I understand would be the most impactful page to turn to that we've seen so far?
He seems to be really uncomfortable with the idea that,
Human sacrifice was made? Perhaps
yeah,
the
like-
diagram
like
of the
brutal
person
human
hanging.
sacrifice, and
We'll find the diagram that Gunther had specifically found with the person above or on the altar of being slaughtered.
and you see him go closer. He doesn't touch, but he recognizes his mother's handwriting, and he's just. You think he couldn't get more like death, but he does, and his entire being sinks. And you see him like shaking.
Oh, there's still a little more. Let's go through the portal. The little mirror. Come on. You can walk through it.
You can look at the altar. Watch what they did. Look at their iconography. Come on.
Look at the blood.
You need to understand exactly what you're getting into. You said you needed the information to make the decision, so let's go.
Right, I thought... Yeah.
She just said he was a negligent landlord.
Yeah, of course she would say that. What the fuck?
He hasn't been active. He hasn't done anything. If anything, when he hosted her, he was gracious. He was kind.
Because she was doing what he wanted.
To get access to the city by tricking her. Come on.
Just like the Baron kept
It's
people
like a reverse
safe
honeypot. Easy.
as long as they smiled. Your mother was smiling for Strahd.
That still seem gracious to you?
Well, we haven't seen the altar yet. There's giant sigils on the ground. Let's check it out.
He angrily walks forward through the mirror.
Just like
You get trapped over there?
psych.
No, we might
Sayonara!
Sayonara, motherfucker.
And he just pauses. And you see him sink even lower. And his head hang.
Negligent landlord, my fucking ass.
And he has his half mask. And he just drops it. I started my movement because I didn't want to be involved in things like this. I thought maybe there was another way to liberate my city and still remain with my family ties, but I suppose
These are your family ties. But they don't have to be anymore. You can change the Walker name. You can take it and you can actually make it something good. A beacon of hope, if you will. But if you just do the same fucking thing all these other assholes have done, you're not gonna change shit.
Well, he's already doomed the city to 100 years of Strahd's rule, so...
That's true.
It wasn't
That's true.
him directly.
He actively participated.
Not yet.
Oh.
What's that mean, not yet?
It's stupid. It's probably a suicide mission, in fact.
This entire fucking
Let's hear it.
place is...
I know.
Let's hear it.
What do you know? Where's that fucking bone?
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's in the castle, but perhaps there's something even stronger,
A substitute.
or at least something that can help.
Alright.
Give us more time.
I can give you more than that.
Oh.
How we got to the bones was through
Oh,
a
so you
series.
knew it. You did this.
How we got to the bones was a series of catacombs that lead through the
I
city.
told you it was the catacombs. I fucking knew it.
Oh, we went down.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Go on.
We used them mainly for travel. It, as you know, or may not know, is dangerous.
Yep.
Horribly dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
You spend minutes in there,
And it's ours.
and it could lead to death. The souls and the evils that are kept down there, they've been down there for hundreds of years. And they claim new victims every day. The only reason I've been able to pass myself and with my followers is because of this. And he kind of moves aside his cravat a little bit, and you see a brooch on the inside of his lapel. It is in the shape of a silver dragon. This allows me to keep my wits about me as much as I can as I'm down there. The spirits work with madness. They will turn you mad and then kill you and keep you down there forever. But if you're able to avoid that and avoid the Guardian, then
The Guardian. What's the Guardian?
I don't know for sure. But we've heard something large, something beastly roaming the catacombs. We always hide when we hear it coming. We hear almost snake-like hisses as it passes.
Okay.
But there's something, some kind of guardian, some kind of protector down there that roams through the catacombs, in addition to all the other spirits and horrors that are there. But I am led to believe that something like that wouldn't protect nothing. And that if these catacombs are truly hundreds of years old, as they appear to be, maybe there's something down there that can help protect the city. Maybe not as well as the bones, but it could do something good.
And this is all just off of a hunch.
It's the best I can give you.
So can you lead us into the catacombs?
If you stick with me, the effects of this, as long as you stay close, will work.
Okay.
I can't promise you complete immunity, but I can promise you a fighting chance.
Do you have more of those?
No. But when
That's-
my friends stuck with me down there, I lost a few of them by accident. But it's all I have.
Does this mean your opinion has changed in the last half hour?
It means I'd like to try one more time.
Then come with us.
Well, yeah, that's the plan. We need him to guide us.
We all agree that Strahd is just another dictatorship you'd be walking right into, and that there should be another way for Velaki, then yeah, come with us.
He nods. Time is strange down there. It is possible that if we come back up with whatever we find, if there's anything we do find, he may already be at our doorstep.
The days will have gone, possibly.
I can do my best to use my influence to help my followers and my people prepare for invasion. But I can't guarantee that we will have any hand in the preparations.
It's our best shot.
Yeah.
Only shot, it sounds like.
Then we take it.
You will always miss the shots you don't take.
I know of multiple entrances. And he pulls out from his pockets some folded up papers. I have attempted, and you see little diagrams, pieces of tunnels, and
Let's put them all in a light and on top of each other, and they all line up.
I've attempted in my travels down there to roughly sketch what I imagine it to look like, but that's Cap. The truth is, I don't know too much. I know my normal trade ways, but if we are searching and pillaging more than we are traveling, I'll do my best.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like the primary objective is to find the Guardian, where it hangs out, do what we need to do, and find out what it's guarding.
There's an entrance in the coffin maker shop. There's an entrance, well, you know, in the church. And there's an entrance in the toy maker shop.
The toy maker
There's
shop?
an entrance in the toy makers.
What's that?
They're very old buildings, I imagine. It had another purpose when they were made.
That's
Very well, yeah.
curious.
I think the safest bet's probably the church, because
We're
it's
familiar with the church.
highly unlikely that Strahd will go to the Church of the Morning Lord.
We're most familiar there. Let's start there.
Okay. I will give you time to speak with whoever you need to. If there's any preparations you need to make before you go down there, I will do the same.
Okay.
And I give you my word, as much as it is worth, that I will plan to protect the city. It will take some convincing, but I think I can do it.
What about your sister?
It's, as I said, there's nothing that can help her now.
She shouldn't be locked in a room.
I agree, but
Tell you
who
what,
would take her?
She
Let's-
needs help.
let's resolve this catacombs thing.
Yeah.
We'll come back and figure out a plan for the
If
sister.
we survive and succeed, then we can figure out a way to try to help the sister.
Let's ask Father Lucian if he knows anything about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe they can take her.
Right?
Alright. You guys head back upstairs. And you see now, unseen before, about 7 people waiting at entrances, windows, doorways. And they all appear to be very lithe in nature, very assassin-like, if you will. And he looks to them, and they appear, ready to throw hands, and he calms them.
They can try.
You don't want this smoke on me.
And he nods to them, says something to them in Barovian. You get the gist that he's saying, hey, we need to talk.
Yeah.
When will I meet you?
When will you be ready?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Do we want to wait that long?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we can fight then a guardian with you guys being like the way you are.
Yeah.
Well, shouldn't we should get along with, shouldn't we?
We should do it longer. Yeah,
I feel
it
like
is-
I
it
need
is-
all of my resources
I
back
need my
before I
spells
fight
back.
this guy.
It's pretty late at night,
Yeah.
so you could
So
do it the
then
next morning.
Tomorrow, first thing in the morning, we'll be here. Oh, we'll be at the church. Meet us there.
Yeah, let's go grab our friend. Make sure the weird assassin guys didn't try to start beef with her.
Your friend?
This is just wrestling.
I'm like,
Yeah, we have a friend watching, watching over your sister.
someone should.
I see. And I didn't send anyone upstairs, so.
That's very smart, but okay.
Alright. See you at the church.
Yeah, go grab like, hey, you shut the door. Come on, you wait. There's a lot of stuff happening right now.
They go into the den and they start speaking.
Yeah.
So you guys head upstairs and get Ez.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's been forever.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
A lot happened.
Okay. Did I hear voices?
Yeah.
upstairs?
We're going to the church right now to talk, but long story short, we're going back to the catacombs first thing in the morning.
What?
Oh yeah, remember that guy we were gonna jump and then we ran away? He took one of the bones.
It's gone.
It's at the
Gone.
castle,
Yeah.
gone.
We have one more chance,
Like
but
an
it,
alternative bone we can
it's
maybe
a
get.
it's a possibility, but it means going to the catacombs and searching for something that could help protect the city.
It's either that.
You don't think he's just trying to kill you?
I mean, he had a bunch of dudes downstairs he could have tried to jump us with, but we think we convinced him pretty
He's
well.
coming with us.
Oh yeah.
This is.
You guys, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill us.
You don't have to go.
It's our only shot.
This is what we had to do to convince him not to align with Strahd because.
It's like either this or we have to find someone else who has like a saint bone we can rip out and use as a
It
replacement.
was our only chance.
It has to be that bone. It can't just be any other.
Without that, Valaki falls.
Didn't you say time was weird in those tunnels?
Correct.
Yeah.
What if you don't come out for like 5 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that bad, but
I don't know.
It's
It
a
would be.
it's a risk we have to take.
I mean, if we're gone for more than 24 hours in those tunnels, I mean, we
Then
fucking
it's
wasted our time.
At least weeks, yeah.
We have to be quick, but let's say we don't go. What changes?
Strahd comes anyway. The bone is gone.
At this case, at worst, we're gone for 1 year, but then we come back,
Yeah, wow, okay.
right?
Either way, Strahd's taking over.
Yeah.
You guys have a way to navigate?
He has some maps.
Maps.
He's traveled through it a few times. He's put together some maps. He has a pendant that is supposed to protect us.
So, thought.
From madness.
We should probably send Irina back to the Vistani camp. Because if we're gone for like more than however long it takes for the effects of the bone to wear off, then Strahd can just come in and take her.
We'll give her a
But should-
choice.
I mean,
Wouldn't it be better for her to stay with us?
in the catacombs where madness, monsters, and the Guardian are.
Could either be
But-
that or her 5 years trapped out here with Strahd.
That's what I'm saying, brother. She would be stuck with Strahd out to get her for who knows how long.
Let's give her the option. She can choose.
Yeah, sure.
Because she can also die down there.
Yeah, that's the point.
If she dies down there with us protecting her, or she dies alone with Strahd.
And Strahd does want something from her, so
Sure.
If you want to bring her to the Vistani, I can take her.
let's
Let's give her the options.
she can make her own choice. None of this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all a shit choice.
I wish we had been powerful enough to stop Rahadin before he left the city, but there was no way.
It's a gamble.
Yeah.
It is a gamble. But
Big old
you're right. What else do we have? What do we have?
Either way,
shit.
he's coming.
I'd rather him not be able to
Whoa.
open the door. That's the goal.
Let's hope my training pays off.
Yeah. Good to see a monster hunter in action. Super excited.
Yeah.
Chaos is gonna go down to where they're talking in
Yeah.
the den and like bang on the door.
Don't.
One of them opens.
Someone go take care of that girl. Don't close the door on her.
Okay.
fucking serious. The show's like something. Closing herself. Alright.
Great.
Got a new babysitter.
Okay, let's head back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate this place so much.
Yeah, me too.
I just want to go home. God damn it.
Head back to the church.
All right.
The torch.
You guys make it back to the church. Ooh, thunder. Thunder.
Just on the way. How are you guys feeling about all of this?
It's a shit pie that we're forced to eat.
Luckily, I don't like pie, so I abstain naturally. But yeah, it smells bad, and seeing it all over your face is gross.
But
not in a good spot right now.
to Lanson's points, like eat shit pie or die, starve.
Yeah.
That's literally our options right now. God damn it.
I might choose
God
to stop.
damn it.
Hey, leave her out of this.
Gods all except Raven Queen,
There
damn
we go.
it.
Thank you. I appreciate
Language.
that. I know she does too.
We should.
Yeah. Oof.
At least, maybe, we made a small difference in showing him what we did.
And we got to kill Fiona Wapta, so that felt good.
Oh, that was a win. That was a win. It was nice to get a win.
Solid win.
Yeah.
I just can't help feeling like even when we do the right thing, it all keeps fucking going wrong anyway.
Yeah. Oh well.
Back to church.
Let's go drink some of this champagne wine I stole from Milabaj.
That's an awesome idea.
That
Yeah.
is the best news I've heard
So
all
great.
day.
Yeah, fuck that guy. If we succeed, we're gonna go beat the shit out of him. Gonna fill just a sack with a whole bunch of silver coins and just,
So maybe he was actually a Dominionist this whole time.
Perhaps.
maybe shit. I think like maybe he was just, you know, shitty, poor, and trying to protect his family.
You guys make it back?
Or maybe he's an alcoholic and all he literally asked for was this one bottle. Oh man, I hope that was
He
it.
just takes a sip every day.
He got home and was like, oh, I'm gonna drink that delicious.
No!
He's just
He
like
just holds
throwing his bed around, trying to look in his one
Holds
box.
his shovel and cries. It begins to rust.
Moves his one shirt out of the way, hoping it somehow made its way under.
Shovelina, no!
Shovelina.
Oh my
I don't like the implication that he's dating his shovel.
Hey, man.
There are weird things in this land.
Yeah, that's pushing it.
Okay. Do you guys head upstairs? What do you guys do?
Go find Father Lucian.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Father Lucian, eventually you do find him in his office. Well, it's really late at night. But you find him there anyway. He's not sleeping much as of recently. He looks up and he sees you. Oh.
Yeah, we're back. Good and bad news.
Father.
Mm-hmm.
Which one would you like first?
Whatever makes sense.
Let's start with the good news.
We found bones.
you
But 28 of them.
We found most of them.
Missing one.
and so where's one? Do you
It's
have
Other
an
good news. She jumps in.
The good news.
Fiona's dead.
And we know of a maybe alternative we can use to protect the city.
Because
but we need an alternative. Find the,
One
the
of the-
last bone.
one
Yes?
of the
One.
bones was called the key, and
It's not.
Rahadin took it to Strahd at the castle. It should be small one, fit in a pouch on a necklace.
Maybe like a finger bone.
You see him. So he's coming then.
Do you know what the key means? But yeah.
I assume the key means that he is now allowed into the city because we cannot put the bones back on the day of the ritual.
Right.
Yeah,
so that's why we're
okay.
saying we're finding the alternative down in the catacombs.
There is no alternative.
Listen,
Yeah, so.
The catacombs.
Mm-hmm.
I've told you there's nothing but madness down there. What do you expect to find?
So there's
in the
madness.
catacombs?
we spoke
Yeah.
to one of Fiona's sons.
Carl
Carl.
Factor.
The
He's- Right. He claims to want to help us.
Because
He says there's if there's going to be a hope down there, it lies down there, which he has traversed multiple times.
And he's coming with us.
He's coming with us, and he claims to have an amulet that protects us from
He's
that.
like praying under his breath.
And there's some sort of guardian that he believes could be protecting something that could give us more time. Because either way, Strahd is coming. So we want to take the bet that we can get more time to protect Vallaki while we go kill him. It's either that or he's coming in 2 days. That is the alternative.
What say you?
And never in my years did I expect such parties to join together. Or a cause such as this, but it is our last hope. Well, hope is what this place is all about, so I will take it.
Well, the other possible good thing is that we think we may have helped convince him that bowing down to Strahd is not the answer.
Yeah.
It can bring a temporary peace, sure, as long as you keep him happy, but at what point?
How long does that last?
Yeah, what sacrifices will he demand continuously from you? So, you can play the diplomat, but it's gonna run out at some point, so we need more time because we can't just go to the castle and get the bone back. Like, that's not an option.
It's not a good option.
Well, yeah.
No, we'd probably
It
likely
definitely
die,
doesn't-
and
it doesn't
then...
even seem like it's on the table at this
Yes,
point.
and then we're back to square one, and you guys are just fucked for the next 100 years, so...
Right.
So how about we go put these bones back and take a look at which one we're missing?
Would you know which one was gone?
We should be able to tell. He breathes.
Yeah.
Grabs his sensor.
Same brother.
Yeah.
You guys head back down. Same thing happens, incense filling the room. This door opens in the chapel. My goodness, words.
Mhm.
And you guys head down again.
Is this, is that first part the place where time is fucky?
No,
Just the actual
Catacombs.
it's once you've descended.
Just
to
wanted to make
catacombs.
sure.
Absolutely.
We come back out, it's been 10 days. Fuck!
It's been
"What's up,
10
son
days.
Jim?"
There is no more Vallaki.
It is just burning.
Yeah, you come up and there's nothing.
Yeah,
it's just
Arena
burnt
and
to
Ez
the
are
ground.
dead. They're on stakes outside the city.
Sheesh.
Great. And you see on the altar sort of little indentations like you had seen before. And you can, if you so choose to, puzzle piece.
I was gonna say puzzle match 'em.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the teeth. No.
And you puzzle piece everything down to the right hand. The thumb is missing.
That looks right. It is the key.
That fucker.
Super cool.
Well, I suppose any of them could have been the key, but that one was small enough to fit inside a fucking necklace pouch. Great.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
It's alright. As we just...
I'm afraid I sent you on a journey. I didn't realize how convoluted it was.
Everything here is pretty convoluted. I don't know if you've noticed, so I don't think you're responsible for that.
In the way I am. But all of that will be worked through later. When do you intend to go down again?
Tomorrow.
Morning. Yeah.
Tomorrow morning.
My recommendation? Do it at dawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Perhaps.
It'll give us enough time.
And perhaps the morning north will be more apt to listen.
Oh, okay.
That'd be nice.
We appreciate it.
Get rest.
Yeah.
We should get some rest.
You gotta go talk to Arena.
Yeah.
She can stay here. She has sanctuary.
Well,
Understood, but
But
time's fucky down there. We don't know how long we're gonna be
we
gone.
may be gone for a long time. We need to consult her.
Yeah.
I see.
Thank you, Father.
Upstairs you go.
And on the way, it's just be like, if we ever make it out of this alive, do you know what kind of vacation I am going on? I am findings somewhere, and I'm just gonna go sit for a really long time and drink and read and cry a lot. That's
Speaking
good.
of champagne.
Yeah. Let's do it after we talk to her.
Then we can all get blasted and then wake up in the morning to go die. It'll be great.
Oh, yeah. Hangover fighting madness. Ooh, that's so good.
We have poisoned the entire day.
I see that like
stupid
somehow like
motherfucker.
protects your brain. You're just
Yeah,
so
'cause-
smooth brain it doesn't even matter.
Madness.
Because the madness tries to grab onto the grooves like their hand grips on a rock climbing wall, and it's
It's so smooth!
I sanded my brain down so you can't grab anything.
Just go dumb. You do make it upstairs. And you don't hear anything behind the door.
Probably asleep, I would be.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk to her in the morning about this, or
Probably now.
We should talk now.
now? Okay, yeah.
Because maybe she needs time to think and make a
Sure,
decision.
sure.
It takes a bit, but she does open the door very drowsily. She definitely was sleeping.
Sorry to wake you. We gotta talk.
Oh, it's good to see you back.
Well, it might not be so great once you hear what we have to say.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Brings you inside.
Goes and plops on the bed.
We have a situation.
Very.
We need to go back down to the catacombs.
Why?
We kind of give her the rigmarole
Yeah.
again.
Just to say,
awesome.
do you have the good news or the bad news?
Rahadin was pretty big and pretty strong, and we was.
So, the choice lies with you. You can come with us, and we can do our best to protect you. And we're pretty damn good at it. Or you can stay here.
We just don't know how much time's gonna pass when we're down here, and obviously we can't guarantee that you're safe from him, but he is coming.
Yeah.
That is inevitable.
You would be safe at the Vistani camp.
We think.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Hopefully. He doesn't seem to mess with them, and.
You would be in danger in the catacombs, but we would be with you.
Right.
Or you can wait in the Vistani camp without us. You just don't know how long it's gonna be, and I don't really know how safe the Vistani are, to be completely honest with you.
I mean, no one and him seems to fuck with them. So, like, the hope, I mean, we can't really know, right?
There's no way to know either
Yeah.
way. So we thought we'd consult you.
Yeah, it's
your
your
choice.
life. Yeah.
And you see she's very overwhelmed. And she's thinking very hard and is at war with herself. If he really is coming, I can't help but think of my brother. And what he wanted of me to keep me safe. That is the reason we came here anyway. And if I went somewhere that I knew that I'm not as fortified as you all. And I know that you can protect me, but if you are to find something in a treacherous place, it is better that you remain focused. I don't want to go. But if you are to send me away, I understand. And I will go.
What's your choice?
It's your choice.
We're not sending you.
Right.
That's what you want to do.
You get agency. So,
I understand.
if you'd like, we're leaving tomorrow morning. Maybe you could sleep on it and decide tomorrow.
I just wanted you to understand all the risks as we know them
Right.
and your options.
Yeah.
The choice is fully yours. If you want to go
We'll protect
fucking
you.
run through the streets, then by all means.
Wouldn't recommend it,
No,
but an option.
but just saying, like, even if you wanted to do something that we didn't suggest, that's totally up to you. We're just trying to help you navigate a really terrible situation.
I know that even if it is for a brief amount of time in the day, this place is protected.
Right.
I won't go with you, but I will stay here.
Just, if we're gone beyond the 2 days left that this enchantment has, you need to get out.
It'll get a lot worse before it gets better.
Because he's coming to the city in 2 days.
We have 2 days left? I thought tomorrow was the last day.
You have 2 days left.
Okay.
Yeah,
You have
because
8 and 9.
Yeah. So you got 2 days till he comes. We might be back before then, but we just don't know because the time was. I mean, we thought we were only gone for like what 20 minutes, and then it was like 2 hours or whatever the fuck. So.
Right.
That being said, we don't know how long it's going to take to go down, defeat a guardian, find wherever the fuck they're protecting, and then come back up. And
Time could get worse the deeper we are in there.
That's a good point.
Man, I feel like you were just jinxing it the more we say that. But yeah, they're not wrong.
So with that in mind, if the spell is gone and we're not back, I don't think you can stay here.
Yeah, because he can come in. But if you go to the Vistanis, he doesn't seem to mess with them.
I really don't know at that point what would be best, because we know he can't just waltz in church without being asked.
Right, well, but no,
Other people could.
sure, the other people, but like that elf Vistani camp seems to be pretty fortified.
I'll wait for you. And if you don't come, I'll go.
Okay.
Alright,
Sure.
Then I should probably stay with her.
Yeah.
it's decided.
You're sure?
I mean, if you want to stay with her, I mean, it's,
Again, that's also
I
your
will.
choice.
I think it's a good idea. I just... No, I will.
okay.
Yeah.
Go team, good plan. Let's get blasted on great champagne I stole from Milovac.
What may very well be our last night alive.
Awesome. You guys find some glasses, probably for service, so it's a little
Yes,
sacrilegious.
a little wine communion glass.
A little sacrilegious,
And I
but
drink 4.
Oh,
isn't this one wine that they don't make anymore?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
the champagne. Technically, I have 2 bottles.
I mean,
I took this one from the visitor vines. As
we
per-
might be dead, so
Might as well splurge.
fuck it.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, you guys crack open a cold one with the boys.
Haha, fuck you, Milovac.
Anything else we do or discuss or talk about during our little celebration?
No, I just think at some point, that before the night is over, I suppose, that Chaos would give Arena that little package she had. So just do me a favor, don't open it unless I'm dead, or you're pretty damn sure I'm dead.
Will do.
Cool.
She holds it and takes it.
Probably before the night ends, Lance would go outside and try using Eldritch Blast.
Really? On what?
Just like
Shooting it up in the
Oh,
air.
like a
the
little
sky,
Like a
tree.
redneck, like, yeah!
One of the graveyard stones.
Yeah.
Go for it.
He tries to shoot. Alright. A natural 20 and a 15.
Great. So you get 3 bolts or 4 bolts?
2 bolts right now.
2 bolts right now. Alright. So you go to shoot it out, they stop. The 15 goes right like it's gonna go to your heart and zips in between your elbow. And then the 20 starts to head towards your face.
Oh, fuck.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, he would try to dodge.
Yeah, you do, and it goes and knocks a little bit of brick onto the ground.
So it's like kicking shit.
The gravestones.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes back inside.
Cool.
Gunther, before he stumbles to bed, will go into one of the like little prayer rooms.
Nice.
I knew it.
Like,
Mother.
Cool.
hey God, oh, we killed a bunch of undead today.
Our
Big
mother
win
who
for
are
us.
feathered.
I'm not sure about that Carl guy, though. I might have to kill him. I feel kind of bad. He seems to have found the error to his ways. We also lost one of the bones. If I give them one of my bones, will that work? I can lose a thumb. I've got 2 ends. Maybe. I'll sleep on it.
Roll that D100, dog.
Feathered be thy name. Thy queendom come.
72.
Woo! Very nice. The incense that is sort of ever burning in these goes out. And You are hit with a memory.
Memories, no.
It's not your own memory
Oh,
at all,
okay.
but you know that it's happened in the past. And
The future.
And you see yourself walking through the halls of an ancient fortress. You hear on your own body the clanking of armor.
Mm-hmm.
You know yourself to be heavily armed. And you walk into a large set of grand double doors. You open them, and sitting in sort of a like hexagonal table are a bunch of knights dressed in silver, head to toe. Brilliant, gleaming silver.
Bro, you St. Andrew right now?
Well,
And
maybe.
in front of you, sort of like right in the essentially a leader's chair, is a very, very tall man. Like, not normal human size.
One long
And
boy.
he is regal in every aspect of the word. Eyes like gray ice, silver long hair. And he looks at you and says, Leo, I didn't think you'd come. Where have you been? And you hear yourself answer things that you don't recognize, and you sit down at the table. And everyone ceases their own little murmurs, and the man looks down at everyone and says, let this meeting of the Order of the Silver Dragon begin.
Mm-hmm.
That's the pendant thing.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the pendant that Carl has.
And you pop out of the memory.
What the
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
And you are under the effects of Bless for 24 hours.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, Mom.
But what about the thumb thing?
And that's what we're going to call tonight's session.
That was the big question, Raven Mommy.
Just
That wasn't what I wanted for Christmas!
just what the thumb?
Deities be deities.
What
They give you what you want.
Yeah.
What about the thumb?
Woo! Nice, everybody.
Nice.
God damn! I told you he took a bone. I told you that stupid piece of shit. My bone.
Love.
Maybe we could have fought him, but I don't know if we could have fought him and then Lady walked.
No, we wouldn't need
It was
to fight.
rough,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know.
Listen.
There's no way we'll ever know.
He was fucking them up pretty hard though.
No way to know.
Yeah.
Well, I am excited.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to go to these fucking catacombs. I've been watching As Above, So Below for this purpose. And
Yeah.
we're not doing that next week though. What are we doing?
We're playing some Alien.
Alright.
I'm so excited to be at the other side of the table.
I know, I was gonna
I'm so
say.
excited.
Anna gets to play with us next week as we take on, I think, a completely different alien adventure.
Yes, it is a new adventure.
Oh yeah, I will miss you, Holroyd, but
Hell yeah.
that's
brother.
okay.
When are we back to go on our catacomb adventure?
The week right after that, right? Because I don't
That's
think
right.
we're technically taking a week off this time.
Yes.
Our week off will be alien so that Anna gets a little break
Yep.
from DMing. But yeah, this month will be a little bit different, which is nice.
So
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, August 11th, we will be right back.
And
But show up next week. It's gonna be great.
it is going to be great. We'd love to have you, and hopefully, then the next month we will have new segments with
Yeah.
different stuffs to fill our off week.
Yeah. Watch the last Aliens one. Get a recap
Foreskin.
on what happened.
Or just like familiarize yourself with the world and kind of the aspects of the game. It's a pretty cool system. So
Yeah.
go watch.
Completely different vibe from this.
Yes.
I'm
Very
excited.
different.
So yes, Philmatic, to answer your question on the let's see, he says on the 6th then? No. So next week is the 4th. The 4th is the next Friday. We'll be playing our Aliens. And on the
Space
11th,
Aliens.
we'll be coming back to Curse of Strahd.
Yes.
So 4th, Space Aliens. 11th, Strahd.
Same time next week as normal.
Same
Bat channel.
exactly.
Okay.
Same
Bye
bad
bye
time,
guys.
same bad
Thanks
channel.
for coming to
Peace.
Fun Land. See you later. Bye bye.